Welcome to the show. We're glad you're here. Grab a cold one, maybe a beer. Stay alert in the chat. Giveaway prizes. Heck, maybe we'll give away Uncle Bill's cowboy hat. Jim's his sidekick, wouldn't you know? Uncle Extra Medium in the show. Smash that like button and subscribe. Let's all be part of hashtag Uncle Bill's Tribe. Hashtag Uncle Bill's Tribe.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends and neighbors, and all the ships at sea, welcome to Uncle Bill's Saturday night get together. Hangar talk.
Cool. Hangar talk.
It's kind of similar to Lloyd's coffee talk.
Coffee talk.
Yeah.
Except, you know, possibly less entertaining. You know what I just realized? I never finished setting this up. You know, I mean, we're live. Don't get me wrong.
Right. Yeah.
Well, but I didn't update my. Oh God, this is stop. You guys talk too much before the show.
Oh, no,
Yeah. We just get him so distracted. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
it's
by the
love.
way, I'm number one in the chat. Yeah. There you
Oh
go.
yeah, you're number one in my heart.
Yeah, I know.
You're so weird.
Yeah. Weird.
Weird. Oh yeah, she was. I was just watching about her again. Hey, by the way, guys in the chat, we got to say. I don't think there's that many yet. Is there? How many is there?
3.
4.
3.
Oh, 4.
My show's
now?
4. Yeah, well, that's what happens when you go live and tell people you're not going to go live.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I don't update the my site.
Yeah. There you go.
No, I mean I put the live at the front of the site. You know.
Yeah.
On the home tab. And
Okay.
I didn't do that part.
So now you can swear all you want. Yeah, there you go.
I don't want to swear. I want to be a better person.
Be a better person. Okay.
A little late to start that. It's a little late to be a better person now, isn't it?
Well, all right. You're a dick. That's too funny. What is wrong with you? Okay, I finished doing that. Now I'm popping out this. Well, Art's in there, Dominic's in there, and Brad's in there.
Yep.
Hey, Brad.
Hey, Brad.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. We do this for us, nobody else.
Yeah, we do. We come here.
You want to join? Come along.
Yeah.
It's fine with me. And it's too bad they missed because I think our engaging conversation we had before we turned this on.
Yeah.
Right.
Some of the best of the year. Should
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what we should do? Here's something. Since there's still people who pay my channel for whatever crazy reason.
Members.
I should members, yes. Thank you, members. I should record our bullshit before and our bullshit after, because that usually happens.
There you go.
And make that only available to members.
Only available to members. Yeah.
You see
There you go.
behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes. That's a good
With
idea.
your shirt off, all that good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, he didn't wear any on top, so I mean,
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. We could call it Topless Tuesday with Dominic.
Yay.
with Dominic, it's always topless. He doesn't have anything up there.
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
I didn't like the way that sounded.
That didn't come out right, did it?
It didn't sound nice. That didn't sound nice at all. It's probably the different. Oh, look at that! Look how big you're the bad guy. You said that.
There you go.
Yeah, you. I don't know. I'm just playing with
Hey,
you.
Lon.
Playing with
Hey,
the
there's Lon.
Hi, Lon.
How you doing, Lon? Good to see
Aw, thanks for lying.
you.
Oh, hey, Lon.
Hey,
Hello, Brenda.
Always.
Hey, we got
Hello,
Brenda.
Oh,
Brenda.
Brenda.
Brenda's here. Holy
Oh,
Brenda.
Brenda.
Yep.
I don't even know what would have happened if we missed Brenda.
I don't like being in trouble. I don't.
You in trouble.
No, but we live in the same state, so you know.
You gonna get it?
Well, she's the only gal that watches any of our shows, so I
Yeah.
mean, you know,
I gotta hold on to her.
Well,
Yeah.
she identifies as a gal.
is a gal.
I'm pretty sure of that.
Yes. Don't listen to him, Brenda.
We
Brenda-
enjoy having Brenda on our shows.
Brenda's awesome.
Yep.
I've never
Oh.
been to her where she lives, that side of Florida. Actually,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, she didn't live too
don't
far
get me
from where
wrong.
my
I've
aunt
been, I've
does.
been to
Yeah.
Tampa. You know, I've been to Tampa and I've been to St. Pete Beach and
I
all
was
that
gonna
shit.
say, I hope so.
But I have no, not the Southwest though. You know, or Midwest even.
Yeah, she lives over there by where my aunt does. So
By the way, my drone will be here tomorrow.
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Yeah.
Huzzah!
My Mini 2.
Gonna make a video.
Possibly, yeah. That'd be a good video.
Yeah, it would.
Do an unboxing video.
I
Yeah.
got an announcement that I could buy a Vada 360 or something. I don't know what that is. Something. Did something just become available from DJI to Americans?
Maybe, but it wasn't about a 360.
I don't know what the fuck it was.
It doesn't release
I had
until
some
the
pop up
26th.
offered me a drone. I was at work. I barely looked at it, but I thought it said. So I've actually seen that.
About a 2, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. 26th of March, I think it is.
Mhm.
Yeah, 26th. And then that's in China, and then April 9th worldwide.
I'll have to look through my messages to see what
That's
that
the story, though.
And my new PC will arrive on Monday.
This
Yeah.
guy buying stuff.
Cool. So are you going to gut it and put it in the other PC?
I don't know.
I would.
I'd try it first just to see what's up.
Yeah.
yeah,
I mean,
Yeah.
oh yeah, you can play with it. Yeah, screw around. with it.
It's a Dell, so it'll work with this.
But he wants to
That-
put a
How
card
about
in it.
from the other
The
side?
300, the 3000 series of NVIDIA wasn't as power sipping as the fourth generation and the fifth. You know, it dropped down to 200 watts for a 4070.
Right.
That one was looking at 250 to 300, and they were.
Right.
And that case that he's getting on has a proprietary power supply from Dell.
Well, actually,
you can't like
800 watt? 800
it's got
watt?
Five.
No, it's like a
5?
350. The 350, they got a 500 and a 600. So if I wanted to, I could get a 600 for about $80 on eBay.
Yeah.
That'll work.
600 is you're still.
Right. Mhm.
I mean, that's borderline. Seriously.
Right.
I hate looking for stuff.
Yeah.
I probably have a 1,000-watt power supply laying around.
Well, the case he has, you have to get a specific power supply.
Oh,
Proprietary. It's a Dell, you know, fucked
Dell
up thing.
SPS.
You know,
Yeah.
probably HP.
Oh, XPS, yeah.
HP and Compact were good for that. Well, HP more than Compact, but
it
Yeah.
still might fit because it
HP
fit my
might be making
Alienware.
it for 'em, you know, same
It
factor.
still might fit because it fit my Alienware, which is owned by Dell.
yeah.
So if it fits my Alienware, I don't know why it wouldn't fit Dell.
We'll take a standard power supply. This
I
is
work,
one of those
I worked on
long-
these. I worked on computers like this, but because of the way the case is made, how you open it, how you access the components,
Yeah.
what they've done is gotten creative with the shape of the fucking power supply. So they
Yeah.
don't have the room that you would need for a standard rectangular box for a power supply to fit in there. And I've seen all different shapes. Like it looked like that kind of sort of at first, and then dropped down, and it was this long thing that, you know, I mean, they're just odd, you know.
Yeah.
They were literally designed for that case.
Mhm.
But that motherboard that's in there is and processor is better than what he's using now, and he's
Yeah.
already got a 750
That's 11th gen.
in the case he's using right now.
i7. Yeah.
You know, so he'd be good to use that 3070 and all of that. You know,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
with the leftovers would still be a pretty good computer. Don't get me wrong.
Yep.
Oh
You
yeah,
know,
yeah,
it would be.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yep.
Put it back in the the other one.
I don't know. All I know is that this power supply fits in a Dell Aurora R7, which is the most convoluted case I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
No, there's
You know,
there's a lot. You got to learn to pull up on this, and that
yeah,
makes this
and it
pop up,
swings
and
out, and
that
yeah,
comes
it swings out, and yeah,
That's how this one
worked on a
is.
lot of them like that.
it
Yeah.
swings out.
Yeah, you take the lid off, and then if you want to get to the power supply or change anything on the motherboard, you got, because the power supply is on that part that swings up.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think, and it's interesting they do that. You know, it's not because of cost savings, because there is no cost savings to that. That's got to cost way more than a hollow fucking box that you screw fans into. You know what I'm saying? Which is what a normal case is. So
Right.
it's not that. It's not the cost. It's the keep them in the Dell family. That, I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's much of it that can't be used in something else. You know. You have to have them fix it, take care of it, get parts from them, upgrade through them, you know, and that's what that is.
Yeah.
I'll agree with that to an extent. I think that there's also I think sometimes style comes before function in these cases, and that's part of it too.
Okay.
That they're going for a look. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
but no, Lon, I know what you're saying, and I agree with you 100%. But the thing is, you can get just as stylish cases, and they don't have to have all those inner workings and swing out shit that they do. You still have a rectangular space to work in and build a normal computer. They have all kinds of beautiful cases out there that blow those things away. You know, seriously. So I'm just saying that kind of manufacturing, that's on purpose. You know, it is. Yeah, people like me have bought a computer from somebody else one time. You know, and I've been just making my own ever since. So I'm not really the customer. I'm not the client base for that. You know,
Right. Yeah.
I've always thought you should just do your own. I mean, they're buying up parts from the same factories we're getting them from. You know,
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. If there was some fabulous deal and they warranted it and blah 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 without you know, maybe.
No, Brenda, I haven't heard anything from her, and I'll try to remember to call her tomorrow. Yeah,
it's bigger than a 600. 750 would be fine. Yep. That's all I'm running. I'm not 750. Yep. Come on.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's dusty.
Oh, you meant that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to find this power supply.
Okay.
I may have gave it away when I sold my old computer. I might have just gave them that power supply too, because it was just one of these goofy things that I do. I bought this power supply, and then a really good deal came out on 1,000 watt or whatever it was. So I bought it too, but it was too late for me to return the first one. So I just threw it on the shelf and walked away from it. You know what I mean? And it just laid around here for like a year. And then when I sold my old computer, I may have just threw it in because I have a tendency to do that goofy shit just to get rid of shit. I did the same thing to Bill when I sent him that laptop. I go, well, I'm sending this one. I'll just send you this other laptop too. All this random shit I got laying around the house here. You know.
Here's the thing, Lloyd. Not Lloyd. Art. You're thinking about spending some more money to upgrade what you just bought. When if you do what I'm suggesting, you spend no money.
Right.
You have a much better primary computer.
Yeah.
With all the best shit that you own in it. You know. And the other one would still be a decent, leftover business machine, whatever. Even a light. It's got 32 gigs of RAM and a decent CPU, a light gaming rig, even with that 1660 in it. But seriously, people probably use it for something else, but they could do it for that. But you could get money for that, or just have it as a spare.
Right.
But with spending no money. You're already, you can do this, and I know you know how to do it. You do know how to do it.
Yeah, I've done it. Yeah, I built several.
It's easy. It really is.
The mystery of building computers is gone. It's super easy now. They do you just plug everything in, and then all the built-in software links it all together. The hard part was the programming and getting everything to work together.
It's always been like that. It really, honestly, Lloyd, Alon, it's all plug. You just got to make sure that you get the right stuff that plugs.
It was one of my home builts,
right processor for your motherboard. with whatever you want. I mean, you could research and get what's best for you based on your dollar, blah blah blah, which is what I like to do. But it's really not tough. But that doesn't mean buying a pre-made at a good price is a bad thing. I'm not saying that. Fucking easy, man. Put the money out. Look it up. I'm in business. And I get that, but it's just. I've had the same computer basically for the last 30 years because all I've ever done is kind of upgrade what I had. Like there was always something from the previous computer. You know what I mean? There's some lineage there for the longest time. I think I broke it finally.
Yeah, well, maybe I was doing something wrong then in the 90s or whatnot, because I vaguely remember putting a computer together and having to find the right BIOS and the right freaking firmware and the right this and the right that, and shit didn't want to work together, and it's fucking a big old hassle.
I didn't say we didn't run into a couple of problems,
Yeah, I remember big hassles and shit, and hours of research on another computer trying to figure it out.
I bought a pre-made 486 SLC 33 from my Cyrix chip. Remember them? Yeah. That was for Chris. I used it probably more than he did. And it was pretty good for the time. It was like $1,100. It was a lot of money. I mean, this is a long fucking time ago. 30 years, 40 years ago, whatever the hell it was. Anyway, so that was my first real experience with that, but not really, because I already worked with my friends on 88. I had but actually ownership in our little family was that, and a 286 for some reason that I got for his sister. And then Billy had Commodore computers. Actually, he just did. They were, But my first me was right when the Pentium 100 came out. 94, I believe. And who's that? What's that down there?
He said it used to be a pain in the.
Look who it is!
Man, you said it 3 times. You said her name 3 times, looking in the mirror. Looking in the mirror, said her name 3 times, and there she is.
Yeah. Her ears must have been burning.
Yeah. Oh, they're so hot.
Yeah.
Yes, they are.
I was out when your link came through. I actually saw it on my watch, and I was out getting the ducks out of the pond and getting them in their pen before it gets dark.
Did you put them in a row?
Yeah, get your ducks in a row. That'd be great.
A row.
Waka waka.
I'm actually
all those pretty little ducks in a row.
Hey, Johnny.
Hi, Johnny.
Hey,
Johnny.
And we got Michael, cool cat. Yeah.
God, I'm so sorry, Alexis. Please continue.
I don't know. That's all I was doing was getting the ducks. I've been so tired today. I'm just getting over an ear infection on my left ear.
Ooh.
No.
It was simple at first because the doctor said, "Oh, you just need drops," but then it went into my eustachian tube, and it was really painful. It's going down my throat. So then I had to get a bottle full of amoxicillin.
I'm gonna save that audio.
It was burning down her throat.
It was really painful going down my throat.
That's all I got for you guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.
I'm sorry. I won't do that anymore.
He's like, I'm out.
I'm in here for 30 seconds, and I already have an audio clip. So
I would
never. Need a video clip.
I would never. That was just a joke.
I'm gonna get the other 2 dogs in, and then I'm gonna go upstairs so I can get on the iMac.
Okay, that's all we wanted to know.
Well, this is the iPhone, and you guys are like this big, and I can barely see it. It looks like a thumbnail of a thumbnail.
Well, we are that big, really.
I'm
Existential.
half black.
Bill's about that big from where I'm at. So yeah. And Art's about half that size.
Yeah, I'm about that size.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you're half.
You didn't hold up your hand when you said that.
Yeah.
Bill is about that big.
Yeah.
I don't even see Lloyd. Where's Lloyd at?
I'm
It
over
just,
here in the
I mean,
corner.
what did it seem like he was saying?
Oh, you're on the upper left. Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
the corner.
Gotcha.
Yeah. No, I haven't. No, that's Dominic down below me. I have
Yeah.
not lost my
Hello,
hair.
What's up?
Alexis.
Yeah, excuse me for the poor video. I gotta get upstairs.
Brenda says hello to you, Alexis, and she's prays for you often.
I
Because I don't think
hello,
you're not
Brenda, and
you're not
thank you.
seeing the chat, are you?
I don't have my glasses, but I'm
You don't
sure
even see
it's.
us. How could you see
We're
the
all
chat?
praying for you.
Thank
Yeah.
you for all the prayers. God knows I need them. So I think my plane's sold. So
Oh,
that'll give
really?
us.
Oh, that's good
Yeah.
news.
So if my plane sells, I think it did. My glasses clipped on my top. Cup of coffee.
Nice.
Yeah, the guy that did the annual. Well, I took it there a year ago, just about, and it was so close to needing another annual. He threw in another annual for the buyer, not for me. I got to pay for it, I guess.
Right.
Hope not, but I think you know. But anyway, so that's over. Well, I don't know,
I mean,
2,500.
are you in the red on this deal or?
No. I'll have breathing room for sure.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do is, well, here, let me tell you the backstory, and then it'll be quick. So the guy at the airport that runs the airport, he's the AMP, the airframe and power plant mechanic. And he texted and said he thinks the plane's going to sell. There's a guy in Phoenix, Arizona, that's really interested in my plane. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So anyway, the guy, let me see if I can get this without, hold on just a second. I gotta get up these stairs. I'm trying to carry a bottle of water, a cup of coffee, my phone, and go upstairs. That's like
So you are
walking and
sober
chewing
then,
butter.
because that's
Oh God,
I
no.
think that's a police test right there.
If
Yeah.
I,
Yeah. One foot in
if
front of the
I,
other.
I'd say the alphabet
if I
backwards
had,
while we're doing it.
if I had anything to drink, I would be I would be on the floor. I mean,
oh, that test.
I'm not a drinker. I'm really not.
I thought you meant the pole path test or whatever they call that. What do they call that, Bill? You had to take it. I was going to be a guard at the county jail, and they made me do it. We got to do push-ups and sit-ups and carry
Like
somebody a
agility
certain
test.
distance, and
Right.
and
Called
you got to
an
remember
agility
something.
It wasn't real hard though.
I didn't think it was hard, and I was old. And these young kids were failing. I'm like, and I breezed through like it was nothing. I was in my 40s.
I got asthma.
Well,
You know what I
Yeah, I
mean?
had
when I
asthma
was
when I
getting
was
on
a kid, too.
We actually had well, it was nothing. It was like a 10-minute mile, but still, it could be some fat out. I couldn't do it now.
Some of these young kids couldn't do
I
it.
was 35 at the time.
Yeah, they were too busy doing this, I guess.
Yeah.
Growing up, I mean, literally, guys in their 20s and in early 30s failed.
Yeah.
And I'm
Well, see, so we didn't have that stuff, So our arm strength was strengthened doing baseball. Yeah, playing baseball and
Baseball.
football and
Basketball.
you had me worried there for a minute.
Yeah, there was always a ball in
Bowling.
that was the joke.
Yeah.
Bowling.
Yeah.
The humor.
Bowling's great.
Climbing
for arm
trees.
strength. Yeah.
No, we had to do stuff like that anyway. Even throwing rocks at each other took some.
Yeah.
Took some.
Yeah.
Some skill honing.
Mhm.
Shit. Yeah, I miss the days when you were young and you thought nothing about grabbing a bike, running across the park, just jumping into a ball game.
Yeah. We used to ride around our block. Like, we'd have like 25 lap races and shit. Just ride around the block.
Yeah.
Like 5 of us would just get together around the block. Like crazy people.
That's good. You got to burn that sugar off or whatever. You got to. That's good. Sleep when you get home.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Man, we were crazy.
Well, that's why the parents told the kids to get outside and play, because they wanted you to burn off some of that energy.
Mm.
So when you did get home, it's time you were too tired and you were ready to go to sleep. So okay. bedtime.
I had that 20-inch
Go play in
Ross,
the traffic.
20-inch Ross, and they had kind of a high rise, handlebar, and I had taken it and I put a sissy bar in the back that was like this fucking high, and both little pads. I mean, it's not like I actually wrote it like that. It was just there.
Yeah.
Tell you what, if I flipped the bike, maybe that'd give me some kind of, I don't know.
Yeah, there
Because
you
we
go.
would do stupid shit with these bikes. I would jump ramps. We would set up
Oh
ramps.
yeah.
Hasbrook Heights, that town is very hilly. Heights it's called that for a reason. You know what I mean? And it's on the edge of the
Oh, yeah.
the Eclipse. They call it Eclipse. Yeah, I don't know. It starts at Anglewood Cliffs. It kind of comes in. I think it's called Eclipse by us. But a lot of hills, a lot of steep shit. It was great in the winter. If you like sledding,
Mhm.
there is that.
Mhm.
And we do the same thing with them. So why not with their bike?
Yeah.
Because it was stupid. So you learn how to fix things too.
Mhm. There you go.
Yeah, but you thought nothing. You know what I mean? You thought nothing of it. Jump on the bike, go 4, 5, 6 blocks, whatever. Put the bike down and go hang out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now it'd be a project now.
Mm-hmm.
You
You can't afford to let your kids do that kind of shit anymore. Hardly.
Yeah, there is.
They'll end up dead or,
Yeah.
or kidnapped or whatever. Nowadays.
There is.
So fortunate.
Yeah, but you would find their Apple phone though.
Yeah. I mean, we were literally. I'd leave the house at 7:00 in the morning and not return until dark.
Yeah.
Most days in the summer on the weekend, and nobody cared. Nobody gave a shit. They didn't even ask me where I was. They didn't even. They don't even ask.
No,
I'd walk in for dinner and they'd be like,
they liked it. You weren't in the house under their feet making noise, whatever, bothering them. They could do whatever they want. They could walk around naked. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You go out in the summertime. That's what we did. You'd go out in the morning. You're right. But when it got dark out,
she's switching probably.
You had to go in because she didn't want the neighbors thinking she was a bad mother because her kids are out after dark. That's the only reason she even told us to be in. Guarantee. It had nothing to do with actually giving a damn. Hello. She's back.
I thought she was getting on the computer. My bad.
She's shoulder actually.
I guessed wrong.
Yeah.
Sorry?
No, I thought she was switching to her computer. That's why she bumped out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am. It's
I think
giving me
she's trying
the Messenger app on an iMac is no longer working. Doesn't exist anymore. They deleted it. So
you got to go to Facebook.com/messenger.
I copied the link and I'm going to Safari.
It's easy. It's Facebook.com/messenger. And it looks just like Messenger. This whole thing is Messenger is nothing but a browser to begin with. You realize that, right?
Yeah.
Because when I put this in as an app, it was working through Explorer. It was a pain in the ass. So I use Chrome. I mean Edge. I mean not Explorer.
Yeah.
Every time you hit a link, it would open up that one, and that one would keep constantly asking me to switch back to it. It's like, whatever. It was annoying. So then I looked it up online, and you just change in the settings which browser it uses.
Yeah,
mostly just the browser like holder anyway. I mean, it acts like one. It doesn't act like a web page. It really does.
It's telling me it prefers Chrome.
So anyway, I guess it's a lot less.
Yeah, Chrome is better with Talk Studio.
You know why? Because your browser will update and they won't have to. You know what I mean? Because they're a web page.
Yeah.
They don't have to worry about compatibility after updates and upgrades and blah, 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 whatever.
Hey, Steve. Are we going to do the Art reads all the people that are in the chat, or did you guys already do that?
Well, we were going to do it at the beginning, but there was 4, and we just said hi, kind of, and I think 3 of them were us. So anyway, but we should. You know what? Very good, Lon. See, Lon.
And Alexis needs to tell us about
grounded. No, but he's right. Art, do your job.
All righty. I'll start at the bottom. We got Brian, Waypoint New England. Steve Noel, who just had a birthday the other day.
Brian.
Happy birthday, Steve. We got Brenda Sunstar. And we got Brad. Man, is
Is that you?
And Johnny Droneflyer. Johnny Droneflyer's here. Good to see. And we got Cool Cat. Michael, good to see you.
Hey, Michael.
And who else? Oh, and then we have Northside Hawk. That'd be Dominic and me. So, and that's all, folks.
Now I got to get the ceiling fan.
So, oh no,
Ron, did you get anything in the mail?
did I?
Yeah.
Not that I'm aware of. Why?
Mm.
You
Better
sent something
check.
to my home address? Oh, it
Mm.
might be in there. I don't check my mail, but like once a month.
Oh,
You might want to go check it. Yeah.
I guess I'll go check it then. I had no idea you were sending anything to my house
yeah,
address.
because
I don't
you
even know
won.
where you would get it. I don't even know how you get that address. I have everything sent to my work. You know what I mean?
No, not to your work. Although I know where you work too. So.
Yeah. My work one is the easy one.
He's a
You know,
stalker.
this is
That's
starting to get a
why.
little creepy, Artie. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
he's a
stalker.
stalker.
She's a little bit, little
A little
stalkerish.
stocky,
You
a
know?
little stockish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I forget what state Lon lives in sometimes.
I have
Yeah.
ways of finding these things.
I have ways of finding these. Hey, what about them drones, huh? Everybody's
Yeah,
seen
yeah.
the videos about the Vata 360, right?
I got one
Still
coming
happening.
tomorrow.
Yeah, I
My,
know, Art. I'm still
Mini 2.
surprised that you paid $500 for a Mini 2. I'm just being honest with you.
Avana 360. That's what I was talking about. I got some kind of push message about them being available. And it's like I didn't look at it. I wish I did.
A Vata 360?
Yeah. Can you get that? Can we get that?
No, it doesn't
So
come out till 26.
why am I getting push messages to buy it?
Are you on the U.S. Drone Supplies
I
website?
doubt it. I don't think so. No.
Oh, because they were doing a pre-sale for them like 2 months ago or something.
Were they?
Yeah.
The only ones, you know.
Mhm.
Yeah. Go ahead, Art, about your Mini 2, sir.
Yeah, I got it from Goodwill. Goodwill shop. And
He's the
part
king
of
of
the,
goodwill. This guy here.
yeah. And and it's the shipping is what costs a lot of money. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
I was just wondering because you get a Mini 4K for around that, and it's the same drone as the Mini 2, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then again, I think the Mini 2 has a few things the Mini 4K don't, though.
Yeah.
There was it was
Okay.
there was some kind of blend between that and the original Mini. Like so but it is OcuSync too, you know,
Hey, Nick.
like the Mini 2 is.
Yeah, I believe so.
So but there was something less about it. I don't know if it's speed or whatever. I don't know.
It will work
But it's
with
so close.
the smart controller. And so will the Air 2 and the Mavic 2.
Oh, yeah, the Air
Hey,
2S.
Nick.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Nick, Chuck.
What you have the smart controller?
I had the smart control.
Oh,
yeah. I sold that when I sold the Air 2.
Yeah, he had a masseuse
Oh,
addiction.
yeah, I remember that.
He had to pay for massage addiction. He had to pay for it. So
Yeah, I had
too many happy endings. You know, I had to sell all his drones.
Alexis didn't finish telling us about her plane.
Oh yeah, finish telling us about the plane. The plane, Alexis, the plane.
The plane, boss, the plane.
Well, a guy in Phoenix looks like he's buying it. The guy that runs the airport where my plane is at, that does all the work and is doing the annual inspections. He said that I guess it's done. If not, it will be done by the end of this coming week. That he has sent a $7,000 deposit, which is non-refundable. So nobody's going to send $7,000 and then back out.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Kind of contract.
Right.
So
escrow money.
Yeah, he's providing a fresh annual inspection. Of course, his work is warranted. And one of his certified flight instructors is flying it out to Arizona. The guy that's buying it is paying for that flight. And then he's also paying for, I guess, a hotel room, whatever, how many days.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
And he's paying for a commercial flight for him to come back to Corpus Christi. So it'll be done. And then I just got to go sign the paperwork off, transferring titleship from my name to this gentleman that's buying it. I'm glad it sounds like it's going to a really good home.
Good.
And
have you looked into this guy so that you don't accidentally give your plane away for $7,000?
Well, he'll have to pay everything else up in front before the plane is delivered.
Yeah, her agent is handling it. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, is he your agent? He's just the guy that takes care of your plane.
he's the guy that runs the FBO, and he buys and sells airplanes all the time. So
All right. He sounds
he knows what
trustworthy.
he's doing better than I do.
He
Actually,
wouldn't be in on it. Take a little on the side.
yeah. Well, he's getting a chunk of money because I got to pay for the annuals, and they did a left, or I think it's a right left gear. The left gear needed a new seal or on the strut or something, and they had to do one on the nose gear, so I got to pay for that.
this year,
Well, it's going to come out of the sale of the plane.
He just did it. Yeah, he just finished
you
that.
haven't even flown that plane since the last annual, have you?
I've flown it one time since my husband passed away.
Yeah.
So you flew it since the last annual, though.
Right, but
Oh, yeah.
they don't change all the seals out every year. You know,
You still have to have an
they're either
annual.
leaking or they're not.
If your airplane just sits there for a whole year, you need another annual. You have to have another annual done.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
I recognize that. I'm just,
Yeah.
It's an entry inside the logbook. Anyway, we're about a week away, I guess, for the whole thing to be done.
cool.
Good.
And that's fine by
Good.
me, because without Jeff's income, maintaining the plane, and just the plane's
Yeah.
paid for, but planes are still
It's bittersweet, you know, because
Yeah. Yeah.
I have a flight school there, so like if I want to go flying, I just go rent one of his planes. I get checked out by his CFI, and those will be Cessna 172s. I mean, I could fly one of those pretty much, with my eyes shut. It's not a complex airplane like mine.
don't do that though, okay?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Keep your eyes
Oh, it
open.
might be better. Who knows?
We know you drive with your eyes
Maybe
shut. but
15,000 feet, you know, for like a minute.
The Tesla. So what I plan to do is to pay off the Tesla, because I don't owe much on it. I'll just get rid of the payment, and that will give me a lot of breathing room. Of just, I don't have to do any more Ubering. I can truly be retired at that point,
Good.
and I don't have to do anything outside the house if I don't want to. I might do it once in a while just to do something, and
Yeah.
Sure. I was just thinking
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Sure.
being around people is the best thing.
That is exactly it right there. Yeah.
Very therapeutic. But I'll never sing Jeff. But I think one of you might have said, like, at least you had the love of your life. I got to experience my soulmate. So to me, it's not that it was a perfect marriage. Nothing is. But at the same time,
He was the right guy.
Yeah, I mean, he was.
Period. That's all. He was the right guy.
Yeah, a lot of times he was more Christ-like than I was. So anyway, I'll always miss him, and it's the way it is. So, and then I just got my medical done again. I think I might have told you that. This is the doctor part. And then I have to go to an online course and take the test, which is basic medical stuff. I mean, anyone can pass that. It's just dumb. And the crazy thing is they don't ever change the questions every year. So it's like, oh, I remember that. But it's like just standard stuff. But it's called basic med, because I'm not doing third class medical. It's like I'm not going to be third class medicals are kind of getting, well, they're not getting pushed out of the way, but a lot of pilots, especially older pilots like myself, we just do basic med because I'm not flying some great big heavy plane. There's a weight limit.
Right.
Yeah.
You're not flying out of the country, and I'm not flying to Mexico even if it was allowed. It's a crazy ass country. So I'm not flying anything that would be restricted under basic med. And so it's like, even if you have a third class medical, this is what got it through the Senate and the House and made it into law, is like, even if we have a airline transport pilot, ATP, airline transport pilot, if you're sick, you're already doing a self-check. If you got the flu or something, you shouldn't be flying, so you just don't fly. So even though you might have a you might have a good medical in hand, but if you don't feel well, you know better not to fly, so you don't. So we're always doing a self-check anyway, and that was the whole purpose of it.
Right.
Yeah.
So to me, it's
well, it's a big responsibility. I mean, in essence, you're the captain of that plane.
yeah.
If you had anybody else in there, you would be responsible for them and would do. You're doing a self check. You'd be checking them out because you're the old. You're the captain. It's kind of like that.
Yeah, everybody below you.
Right. Everybody below you.
Below you.
Well, everybody below you is whatever. Maybe buy a plane and you need a couple people.
Yeah. So, and then, of course, the reason we bought this plane, because it's high performance, was to go out west, something that could get up over the mountains to go see his family. That's not going to happen. If I want to go out and see him, I probably won't anyway because I've got animals. But that's an airline ticket, I don't need to have the plane. I don't fly him. I won't be flying him to his CME classes, continuing medical education credit classes,
right,
any longer. So there's no reason to even have it this much of a plane. It's a lot of plane.
Yeah, it is.
So
it's time to start experimenting with those ultralights.
Yeah.
If it wasn't so windy here, like you, Bill, you're a coastal town, and you get wind all the time. So ultralights would be great if I live someplace like.
Well, it's shifty wind because it's not there, and then it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I step outside the vape a little bit at work, and sometimes I'm like Pigpen because the air is so still. It's forming cloud around me and not drifting away, And then other times, man, you're just they could probably smell my vape 4 stores down because it's just.
Yeah.
I mean, and same day. You know what I mean? It's just that's what happens when there's no mountains. I imagine. I don't know. Comes in off the ocean when it comes in off the ocean.
Yeah.
So, I'm okay with it.
That would make it exciting.
Yeah.
You never know. It's nice and calm.
I'm excited that all the expenses get to stop. When I fly, I go run.
Well, that's the sweet part. That's bittersweet. That's the sweet part.
Yeah. So
room to breathe, less stress. You can't put a price on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's all good. I'm ready to let it go. It was fun while it was there, and I can still fly. It's not like it's the end of my flying career.
Right. Yeah.
Right. It just didn't make sense right now.
Yeah.
That's all.
And like my brother was like, "Oh, you need to sell stuff out of your house," and blah blah blah. You notice how much stuff is missing? Nothing. I don't really want to sell stuff out of my house. Too many memories. And some people are like, "Where are you living now?" And I'm like, "What do you mean?" They thought I was leaving Texas or something, or selling the house. And I'm like, "I'm not selling this house. I have all these memories with Jeff here."
Well,
you'd be welcome in Florida. I know you like it here.
Oh, I'd love to live there. If I didn't have animals, that would be very tempting. That would be super tempting.
No.
Good new animals.
What do you think?
They sell ducks in Florida.
The coyotes
there. Sorry.
Yeah, it's safe to have animals here.
This was earlier today.
Safe-ish. There are some hawks.
Chicken.
It's Faith. Her name is Faith. She
Faith the chicken.
She hatched right on the other side of the screen in the incubator.
Wow.
She's my favorite one. She's a love. I got an egg from her tonight.
Mm-hmm.
So it's funny. It's like I remember when you came out of an egg and now you're laying eggs.
Yep.
Sunrise, sunset.
That's probably turn around. Let's go, my kid.
Sunrise.
So one of these days, and I'll shut up because I've been talking. One of these days, I'm going to have you guys walk me through what I need to do to get my drones flying again because I've forgotten again. I haven't flown at all.
Well, it's not much. I mean,
well, I know that, but I don't remember much.
Check the batteries is the first thing. The biggest.
some of them don't charge fully anymore. You know, it's like
Oh,
Are they swollen at all? Did the cases feel
No, they're not.
swollen or soft in any spots?
Mm-mm.
No.
I've had that on my GoPro. I just had to order new battery and new batteries for my GoPro. They were swollen, but no, the batteries don't seem to be on the drones. I probably should sell my oldest one. Just get rid of it. I'll probably never fly it, but that would just leave me with the Avata 1, and then it would leave me with the DJI FPV drone.
Oh,
That's right.
yeah.
You're talking about
I
some
know.
goggles and
Mhm.
stuff.
Well, I got the whatever they call it. It's like the mini, but it's the one that is in that little dome case.
Yeah.
The original mini.
It's Bluetooth, whatever.
No, that was the
OG mini.
Oh, Tello.
Tello.
Tello?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I was
It's
wanting to
actually
say
the OG
Tesla,
mini.
but I knew that one had the Tello. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
This one.
Yeah.
that's the mini. What did I say? 3 times.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Damn mini, yeah.
This
Yeah.
is, but this is not. This is the one that uses Bluetooth. It has a really. It's the one that goes inside the case. It goes like this.
Yeah, it sat in there and you could charge it in there. I had that
Yeah.
same little setup when I had the mini. I thought it was cool as hell.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
the original mini.
That's
Yeah.
an original mini. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Bluetooth,
mini
it's
one.
wireless.
Okay.
It's
It's like
Wi-Fi, but I let it
Yeah.
fly.
right. It's
you know what I
Wi-Fi,
mean?
but it's not like the Wi-Fi
It's
coming
all
out of your router. It's a little better than that. But
Battery's not working on that one.
yeah, I remember that. I mean, you showed that years ago. That's very cool
Yeah.
setup, actually.
Oh, I love that little dome thing. That's the thing I like
Yeah.
most about that stupid drone was that stupid dome. I thought that was cool as hell.
Yeah. I got one of my Mini 2 batteries swole up recently down to 2. Now I
Oh,
got to decide
swole.
whether I should be buying batteries for this drone that I've owned since they came out. Just what, 6 years? I don't know.
Should just send it to Art because saved him $500.
Yeah, there you go.
I was digging through the other night because I was bringing my full size amp out here. It's a 75 watt amp and it was kind of hefty, but it was buried in my office, and I saw something down there. It was in some sort of foam box. What the hell is this? I opened it up and I looked at it. What in the hell is this? I finally had to pick it up and turn it over. Like, oh hell, it's my Spark. It'd been so long since I'd looked at it, I forgot what they even looked like.
Wow.
Oh yeah, it's like, oh,
Lloyd,
there you
Lloyd,
are.
Hey, look, I love you, Grandpa, but it hasn't been 30 effing years now. I mean,
Yeah.
Well, no, I know.
I never even owned one, and I could recognize it.
Well,
Yeah.
I had all these others that I've looked at since then. And it's like, it took me for the longest time. I was just like, what the hell? So yeah, my memory's gone. So what can I
That's
say?
all right, Peepaw.
Well, you found it. It showed up eventually. It popped in.
Yeah, it eventually showed up. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a little lazy. As you get older, it slows down a bit. But
I don't use it as much as I used to. Yeah.
You exercise it.
We're all bad.
Hey,
We're all bad.
I got a question, Lloyd. Can you make Lloyd big? I'm trying to read his sign.
I'm not that
You
kind
can.
of guy. Yeah, I can make it.
Oh, come on.
Oh, this one here?
How do you Grumpy Gulch?
Yeah, Grumpy Gulch. Yeah.
That's misspelled, honey.
Gulch
Sure.
is spelled Gultch.
And I thought.
I think that's right.
No, that's not.
Oh,
I don't think so.
Big old
Let's
Lloyd.
Gulch.
Wise to be Grumpy
Always
Glutch.
Gabby Hayes.
She's right. Gulch, no T.
Oh, really? Okay.
She's right.
I was probably thinking. Yeah, I was probably thinking.
Cold.
You're right.
Gulch.
I wouldn't have
Well,
known.
okay, so it's a hillbilly way of spelling it. What do I know?
Yeah,
You
there
just
you
ruined
go.
this time. Good job.
Yeah, nice job.
Yeah.
Pokey spell check. Yeah.
We all
Yeah.
knew. We just didn't say anything. We just,
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
I'll
right.
print off another
I
one.
never noticed.
Actually, no, I'll probably leave it the way it is. 'Cause
Yeah,
it'll
I
just
never,
be-
I never noticed it.
Put a piece of masking tape over it. That really
Is that 3D
Yeah.
printed? Put another one.
Yeah, I print another one. Yeah, it's 3D
Yeah.
printed. Yeah.
Yeah, 3D printed. That's all the point of having a stupid 3D printer.
Yeah, I mean, your 3D printer doesn't have to look yet.
here's what Here's what Grok has to say. How do you
About
pronounce
gulch?
Gulch?
Gulch.
Yeah,
That's why there's no T. It's gulch.
common misspelling or phonetic spelling. Hold on, I got a bug here. I'm trying to catch.
If it's a common misspelling, then he can keep it that way.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's it's Grumpy's Gulch. He can spell it any damn way he wants.
Yeah.
That's true. It
It
is.
says
It's
it's
my
often
goal.
misspelled. It
He's-
said AI overview says it's often misspelled the way he
First
spelled
of all, it's not a true gulch,
Yeah.
so he can.
Yeah, yeah.
So
it. Put you
Cool.
in spelling
I
jail.
swear
No,
I've
it
seen
doesn't.
it.
It doesn't exist under that spelling. So that is your word.
Yeah.
Own it,
And
love it, dig it.
the only reason I think because I think it was an old Western that I saw, and I think they spelled it that way. And
How do you go back
it
to
just
normal?
stuck in my mind. So when I got ready to write gulch, it's like, well, that's how you spell it.
Sure.
Well,
Okay.
Doesn't matter. Own it. It's a marketing
It's
thing.
mine. Yeah, it's mine. Yeah.
Companies misspell stuff on purpose all the time.
Well,
Yeah.
I used to, whenever I was doing any web design, I always left one word misspelled. It didn't matter how many times I checked it. There would always. So whenever I was doing anything, the guys I was gaming with, they'd start looking for that misspelled word. It became a game. So I just started leaving one in there just for the hell of it. So that just fits.
You use some hillbilly words that didn't have a proper spelling. I know.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
You can spell it that way. You can spell it any way you want. Damn
God
it.
damn it. Leave me alone.
I've had my first name spelled with an E instead of a U.
Hmm.
Yeah, Arthur.
Oh, with an
Oh,
E.
Arthur.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure that's a common.
Yeah, that could.
That's got to be.
Mhm.
well, and
Kids today don't know Bill is short for William.
Yeah,
No, and when I say kids, I mean like 18, 19, 20.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And there's Williams out there. But that's what's funny.
Yeah.
I think when they name them that, they actually use William. You know what I mean? It's,
Yeah. Or Will.
like,
Yeah.
but there's kids whose names are Bill. I mean, that's just
Right. Yeah. That's
they
just.
named them
Yeah.
that. But I mean, there's is it disappearing, the old names and the hyphenations and like that? Because I understand how Bill doesn't sound like William.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, look at
I'm
John.
Huh?
Look at the name John.
Yeah.
They use the
Jack.
word Jack. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What happened to Jonathan, for example?
Jonathan.
Yeah.
Jonathan.
That used to be the name, and then they shortened it to John.
Yeah. They made it.
Yeah.
Then there's
They started
Johan.
naming their kids John.
Not to sound like a
Oh.
weirdo, but I see a lot of kids' names because I run youth program.
Right.
Bowling.
Yeah.
But there are Jonathans. They're still around.
Yeah.
And but, most of them don't call themselves that though. Like if they're Jonathan David, they'll be JD or something like that. you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
JD
Which
Vance.
is fine. That's actually kind of cool, JD. I would mind that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, it's like my son. His name is James, and that's what he goes by. If somebody calls him Jim, he just won't answer him.
Yeah. And
Mhm.
it's a totally different name when you think about it.
Yeah.
Ish. I
Yeah.
mean, there's 2 letters. Well, 3, I guess.
By their
A
name,
lot of people are that way.
we always called him Dick. Richard.
But it's always
Dick?
called Michael and Mike.
Dick. There's a lot. I know a lot of people that won't
Richard and
won't answer to Dick if their name is Richard, because we had a guy
Right.
that worked for FedEx that we did work for. His name was Richard Hertz. I shit you not. Richard Hertz.
Why
Yeah.
not?
Yeah.
It had to happen sooner or
Yeah.
later. That's not that uncommon of a last name.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
they're
It's
around.
like,
There was a guy that used to work for the Olympic Committee, and his name was Richard Pound.
yeah.
Yeah.
If it was in Pounder, that'd be even better.
Yeah.
That means he had some twisted parents that would name him that. Yeah.
Or Sucre or something like that. That'd be awesome. Sucre. Richard Sucre.
Yeah. And then when we did certain words, like Michael is Michael.
Right.
Yeah.
So it becomes Mike, Mike. So, I mean, there's no K. I mean, but at least it sounds like a shortening of the name.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Mickey. Yeah.
Not just a total
Richard
different
Little.
variation.
Richard
That
Little.
doesn't sound like the original name.
Yeah.
Well, there's Richard Little and Little Richard.
Little Richard.
Yeah.
Yep. I think there was a famous British officer. His name was Seymour Cox.
Sure.
Seymour what?
Okay.
Seymour Cox.
Yeah,
Yep.
when I was a kid, we said Seymour Heine.
yeah.
Yeah, that joke is older than us.
Oh, yeah, people on the Walmart. Hey, could you ask for this guy and have him meet me over here at the parts
Seymour
department or
Butts?
whatever? Yeah, or whatever. Yeah. What's his name? Seymour. What's his last name? Butts.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, Bart.
Well, here's another one for you. I've met a person called Michael Hunt.
Mm.
Oh,
Mike Hunt.
Yeah, be very careful when you short that one. I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Mike Hunt.
There's a very big name in lumber in northeastern Pennsylvania, New York State, and like that. It's a chain. It's a regional chain, and it's owned by the family name is Butts. Buttz.
Yep.
It's Butts Lumber.
about let's go,
Come
Brandon.
get your butt lumber. Butts Lumber. Yeah. I'm sorry. What?
Let's lumber. Let's
They were tough competitors, man. They had good
Brandon.
prices. Yeah. That's what
Get a
it
load of lumber at Butts.
Randy.
price
We
to
got
sell.
Gary.
But they had
Hey,
they had the Stroudsburg
Hey,
area tied up. I couldn't break into it. That's when I used to hump lumber.
Randy,
God, that'd be painful.
Get a load
Gary?
of lumber at Butts.
Yeah.
A whole butt load.
Contractor sales sell housing packages all over the Poconos.
Yeah.
But Butts guys, you know.
Mhm.
they
We
were
have
cheap.
a grocery store here that is all over Texas, at least South Texas, up to about Dallas at least. But it's called HEB, and it's actually Harold E. Butts, Butts.
Harry Butts.
Hero Butts. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, there you go.
Harry Butts. Oh, man.
their advertisements now have changed to HEB to stand for "Here Everything's Better."
Yeah. Yeah.
Only one that we have to compete with them here in Corpus anyway is Walmart.
Wait.
Walmart,
Your initials
yeah.
are HEB?
Mhm.
Like
that's
Hebe?
Heb.
Yeah.
I've seen those. Yeah. You think they're Jewish owned, but
Yeah.
they're not.
That's what, yeah.
You think they were owned by like some Israeli immigrant or something?
No, it's not. But that's you didn't
No.
use that.
Yeah,
you
we
know,
we
in a
we
nice
some
way.
ATVs here in Oklahoma too.
It's not complimentary.
Yeah, but no, we had
Wow,
had
that's too
ATVs here in
far.
Oklahoma too.
That's
Yeah,
too
I've
far.
seen them too. I've seen them.
Yeah.
How long is that, bunch of
Mhm.
I just
It's funny
I
how many groceries
I
chains
just
Walmart's put out of business. Because we used to have like a Friendly Owl, and that was pretty much it. We used to have Plums. That was a pretty big franchise around here. Kroger's.
Kroger's.
Yeah,
We
you
still
name
have
it.
Is
Yeah.
Kroger's gone? I thought Kroger's was still around.
Yeah,
I think
they
they had a resurgence, right, Art?
yeah they own King Supers and City Market.
Yeah, he.
Oh, okay. Yeah, HEB
I
there.
remember they've
I
been around
believe
for
it,
years
yeah.
in Pennsylvania and,
Oh.
and
Lon, you remember Farmer Jack's?
Yeah, Farmer Jack.
No, we
Farmer
didn't.
Jack's.
We didn't.
Myers.
Well, we still got Myers.
Yep.
Um,
hmm
We had Food Town.
yeah, we have Food Town too, but I don't know if they were connected or not. There's
Pig-
Spartan stores if you're not familiar with Spartan. But
Yeah, we
Spartan,
had those here. Yeah,
Well, we had a
back
store
in
called
the 60s.
IGA, and they were all over the place because it was Independent Grocers Association.
I remember
Yeah,
IGA.
yeah,
yeah.
we've got IGA here
But
too.
they did pool and buy their products from the same sources to
Right.
compete
Bring down the cost. Yeah.
with ShopRite and all the rest of the giant. ShopRite
This
was a
look-
big one.
This little corner store up here that I go to, we all still call it the IGA, and it hadn't been the IGA for years, but that's what it was. So
Yeah, it's easy to remember, isn't it?
yeah,
IGA.
Yeah.
I've seen those
why
Spartan
that
stores.
at? Oh, up here at the IGA, it's like
I thought Food Town was straight and to the point.
Yeah, Charlie.
Town where we get our food. Let's go see the mayor.
yeah.
Of course, down in Florida, you have Publix.
Yeah, Publix.
Yeah,
is a big one.
Publix a great
Yeah.
store. A great chain, actually. They're
Yeah.
good stores. They're clean.
What's the
Oh,
one?
Shelves are full.
Wiggly Piggly or Piggly Wiggly?
Piggly Wiggly. I was just about to
Piggly
mention that.
Wiggly. Yeah,
Because
Piggly Wiggly.
Before it became the IGA, it was the Piggly Wiggly. So,
Yeah.
and then they
Yeah,
switched
I've
to
never been
IGA.
in I've never been in a Piggly Wiggly. Not in the
What?
not in the
Really?
supermarket sense.
You have not traveled.
Yeah.
sir. Traveled. Yeah.
No, I've never been
Piggly
in
Wiggly. Nothing special. Just you might as well just call it Publix, Piggly Wiggly. They're all the same,
Yeah.
really.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
all
Winn Dixie.
Winn Dixie.
Yeah,
Forgot about Winn
they're
Dixie.
so big though. They're all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
A bunch of them down here.
Trader
We
Joe's.
tried to come up here.
In fact, we stopped at a Winn Dixie, Alexis, when we needed. We got the ice. We got ice, I think. What the hell else we got? Remember we
Giant,
stopped?
yeah.
Yeah,
And then that guy almost ran. We almost got run, we had that accident there.
Yeah. that was close.
Fucking moron.
Hmm.
Not us this time.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That was a really. He almost backed right into you.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Dumbass.
Dumbass. Oh yeah, drones. So the Avata 360 is coming out on the 26th in China, and then worldwide it's going to be the 9th. It looks pretty interesting, I gotta say. Everybody's obviously comparing it to the anti-gravity A1.
Right.
DJI's camera spanked that ass, man.
Yeah.
The Avata 360 whoops it. The anti-gravity A1 in just every category. And anybody that says different, they just are DJI haters. You know what I mean? They're just people that DJI can't win. They're never going to win. And they're going to always buy something other than DJI and those people. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You see the questions down there?
Yeah, Bob Carey.
Yeah. Charlie. Yeah.
Charlie Lappin.
He's live with Bob. Yeah, we know Bob. Of course we know Bob. He thinks I know him. What a silly thing to say.
Bob Casey
I
or
don't
Bob
know.
Carey?
Who's Bob Carey?
Oh, Bob Carey? I mixed it
Is
up
he
with Bob
Harry
Casey.
Carey's cousin?
I know, I mixed it up with Bob Casey. I know
Bob
who Bob
Casey,
Carey
yeah.
is. Bob Carey is somebody I went to college with. Tom Carey. Bob Carey lives in Pennsylvania. God, you know what happened to an old age?
Phil Carey.
Yeah, no, I know Bob Carey. Bob Carey, I worked with Bob Carey. He's the guy I almost went into business with the computer store chain that he has. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I know him. He's a good guy.
Okay.
So anyway, that'll be interesting. Anyway, the drone. We'll see. You know what I mean? If we even get it or not, you know, there's all these questions. You know, we'll probably just be importing them in from Korea or whatnot if you want one. You know, all the little videos came out last week, you know, talking about it. You know, everybody came out with a little teaser video. Kind of interesting.
Yeah,
All the guys that have it.
Captain Drone did a couple different videos, but he was like, I guess he had to agree that he wasn't going to review it until after it was officially released.
Yes. The DJI asked all these guys to do this little blurbs, and they paid them too, by the way. All these guys said, I don't get paid for doing reviews. Yeah, whatever.
He did so far, and one of his videos, he mentioned that other drone that you just were mentioning.
Yeah, the anti-gravity.
Yeah, how it, and he was like, DJI's got this hands down. It's so much better. So
yeah, DJI's going to spank that ass.
It's bigger than the other Avatas.
Yeah, bigger. And it's not 250 grams. I mean, the anti-gravity A1's got its points. It's sub 250, so that's, you know, there's something to be said for that. If you want a sub 250 drone, and the goggles are cool. You know, I don't like the outer screen and stuff like that's kind of hokey, but the goggles, as far as operation of the goggles, they're really nice. When you look in them, the screens are really nice. They're just super nice goggles. They're probably half the price. The damn package is $1,600. And at least 700 of that's probably the goggles, quite frankly. You know, but do you need goggles that good? I know everybody wants the most premium everything, but you know what I'm saying? The goggles 3 are plenty good.
Somebody's calling me.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
See ya.
We can't get the register to work, Bill.
Yeah, we can't get.
Yeah.
The fryer's not working, Bill. What should we do? Bill.
Oh, the cup holder on the computer broke.
Oh, so he called him to tell him.
I brought up the fact that you and I worked on computers together.
Yeah.
I'm calling in because we're listening to your broadcast, and I'm telling the guy that I work with that I know Bill. We've been a long time friends.
We've been listening to the broadcast and having a few drinks. Sounds like.
Oh, that's probably.
Goes way past longer than that.
Yeah.
In your computer.
He probably doesn't realize this is all being broadcast.
Yeah, it's all live.
You
Yeah.
know, I'm live
Yeah.
right now, so I need to get back.
any rate, though, it's going to be interesting, and we'll see what happens. We probably won't be able to get it easy, which is too bad. It doesn't matter about the FCC. Like I keep telling everybody keeps talking about the FCC, and I'm like, fellas, the FCC. Who cares about the FCC? It's all about getting the product in the country.
Yeah,
That's the
exactly.
problem. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and Captain Drone, he wouldn't have any problems with it because he lives in Canada anyway. So
Canada, he's gonna get it.
yeah,
he'll probably he could dance in the Best Buy and buy one.
yeah.
Well, he got one for free anyway. So
Well, yeah.
You notice his tone. I keep picking on him too. I go, Steve, I sure noticed that different DJI tone you got going right now. All of a sudden, he hated DJI for years. He dogged DJI at every turn.
Yeah.
And they started sending him drones, and all of a sudden, they're the greatest. Again.
Oh.
Yeah. Funny, isn't that? Yeah.
Something Captain Drone said was he has had the Avata 3 since December 2025.
Yeah, they all got him in December. They had to go to Canada to pick him up, and of course he lives in Canada, so that was perfect for him. Him and Sean from Air Photography. Flight paths had to fly there. Other guys were supposed to go, but they didn't go. But all the guys that had one had to meet in Canada to pick them up, and then they sent some guys come. So
right.
Mm-hmm.
You don't live far from Canada, do you?
No. If I really want one, I could drive to Canada and pick one up.
And I've got a brother in Detroit that lives in a condominium right across Canada. You look across the river, and there's Canada. So he could go get one, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
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 Said, go get two. Send me one.
Yeah, exactly. And the thing about the drone for me is I'm not a big 360. I got one of the first 360 cameras made sitting 20 feet from me over here, and I've used it 3 times probably in 10 years that I've had it at Harbor Lawn. I'm not a big fan of 360. I'm just not. I don't like the look. I don't even like the GoPro look in general. The warped trees and everything. I know they've improved that greatly, but I've never been a big fan of that fisheye look and the GoPro look. Never been a big fan. So, but I might get this one just for shits and giggles. It's very versatile. DJI is doing something that's incredible. All their new drones are versatile as hell. The Neo 2, this Avata 360, you can fly it like a regular drone. You can fly it 360. It does active track. You can fly it FPV style. You can fly it with an RC2. You can fly it with the wanker. You can fly it with the manual controls. You can use 2 different types of goggles on it. Right. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Here's something. Can you fly it in 360 mode with your goggles?
Yes.
Well, that would be weird, wouldn't it? I mean,
well, it's the same as the anti-gravity.
Oh, okay.
You only see one screen. So what happens is as you turn your head, you can look around, and then what anti-gravity does is they put a little screen in the middle that shows you the front. The front. Oh, yeah. Right. And as you look around, you see everything else, but you still keep that, if you're flying, you see where you're going. Right.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
So the same thing with the Avata 360, but they use like a vision assist window. Okay. You know what I mean? Just like the vision assist on the new drones. I don't know if you've seen it or not, but it's awesome. And this one's got the best vision assist you could ever have because it's color. It's nice. Right. It's way nicer than on the Mavic 4, quite frankly. I'm jealous. Vision assist is the shit.
It's too funny. Apparently, Charlie Lipinski watches our channel.
Oh, cool.
And I knew that name. The name seemed familiar to me. But anyway, he was live somewhere. I think it sounded like they were at a bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was Bob Carey. No, I know. I haven't talked to him in a long time. So, like I said, we're kind of in business together. We worked on a cruise ship together. When I was in Hawaii, he was a cruise services manager and talked me into going on the ship. So I had that experience in my life because of him, which is cool. And he's a good guy. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
And he's drunk. I couldn't get out. You called me. I couldn't get over.
Yeah, I heard. We all heard
we
you didn't mute yourself.
It's okay. I got a little tip on too, so that's all right. Yeah. But anyway, sorry for the interruption. You guys carry it on without me.
Yeah, Sam, you're exactly right. It's the same. It's similar to the anti-gravity, and they might let you move it in the middle like the anti-gravity. I don't know that for a fact.
Right. Yeah.
Regardless, though, it's a cool concept. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool, yo. You can it has like an active track, so you can just keep it tracking you no matter how you're flying, which is cool because it's just looking at you. The drone
Right.
doesn't have to move around. The camera doesn't have to change. It just changes the perspective of the 360 video.
Thank you,
So
Brent.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's all of this stuff is cool. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
the anti-gravity, the thing that anti-gravity does that I hate versus this one, which I'm hoping it'll be a huge, it's gonna be a huge improvement. I don't hope it is gonna be, is that the anti-gravity is fucking boring to fly. I don't care what anybody says. They can kiss my ass. It's slow. It's the elevation and de-elevation is slow. Everything about it, it's just it's boring to fly, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. But this thing's going to do like 50, 60 miles per hour. Like the Avata 2. It's going to fly basically as fast as the Avata 2. So it's going to do 50, 60 miles per hour. That's not FPV speeds like Sam and them.
I didn't know the Avata 2 could even go that fast. What's the top speed of the Avata 2?
It feels like it's 50.
Oh, okay.
50, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I believe it's 50, maybe 60.
Not as fast as the POS.
Yeah.
No, the POS.
Donald.
What did the POS do? 100? The POS did 100.
Yeah,
right?
in if you took off the GPS, yeah. If you
You float in manual. Yeah.
Right,
Same thing with this
yeah.
drone. You fly in manual.
Otherwise, it's like 60 something.
Yeah. Same thing with this drone. Yeah. But I don't think it does 100. I think it does 60, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. I think Avata does.
Move,
yeah. Randy's does 30 and then 60. So that sounds about right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pretty close.
60 in manual, 30 in yeah.
I agree. He's close, if not dead on.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
He's close anyway. Within a couple miles per hour, whatever.
Right.
It's the same thing with this drone. And it's a little bit bigger, so who knows? Maybe it will go a little bit faster. I don't know.
So
because it's got LiDAR on it. Yeah. The better the optical avoidance, the faster it can go in normal. That's what they keep improving. Because the Mavic 4 goes pretty damn fast in normal.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
Because it has better optical avoidance, and the Air 3S goes pretty fast in normal too, versus some of the old drones. And then as they improve the optical avoidance, they can improve how fast it can go in normal. And I got LiDAR and 360. Now they really got 360 optical avoidance because it uses the goddamn 360 cameras for optical avoidance.
Huh.
Makes sense.
But does it have LiDAR?
Yes, it has LiDAR.
Shit.
I'll be back
LiDAR in the front.
just a second.
This is LiDAR.
Yep. And it has infrared on the bottom. And it flies backwards. Anti-gravity. I'm just kidding. When I heard that about the anti-gravity drone, that it can't fly backwards, I went, what? What? That's annoying to me.
They just said anti-gravity. It'll stay in the air. That's all they promised. Anti-gravity.
Yeah. It's not about backwards.
You can't keep it down.
Yeah. I'm just going, we'll fly backwards? Jeez. I mean, not that that's a deal breaker, I guess, but it just seems kind of, huh?
No, I think it is. I mean, what if you try and get a nice sweeping shot and part of it is you want to kind of, back is part of it. You know what I mean?
Well, you use a 360 camera because it shoots in 360 24/7. So their whole point of the anti-gravity is you just fly it around and you do everything in post.
Yeah, you see everything.
All these dynamic shots you see have nothing to do with the drone. The drone's just flying around at 25 miles per hour. Whee! And everything else is all
the camera's just absorbing everything around it.
It's all editing after that. Everything you see it do, their videos, you're like, wow, that's cool. Oh, that's so cool. It's the drone ain't doing none of that.
It's like the ultimate cheat,
Yeah, it's all editing. Yeah.
Cheat code.
The Avata 360 will fly like that. It'll do flips, rolls, fucking, all that. You know what I mean?
It made Julian fries even.
Yes, a slap chop. But no, but for real, it'll fly just like a regular drone, or it'll fly like an FPV drone, or it flies around like the anti-gravity does, and it just films everything, and then you get in your editor and you, do whatever you want. Exactly.
Yeah.
I think the part where anti-gravity wins is I think their firmware, their processing software is better as far as their app and their studio But I've been following the DJI Studio software, and they've had like 5 updates since it came out for the Osmo 360.
Oh, look,
So,
they'll keep ripping at it until it's just as good or better.
yeah, oh yeah, they'll catch up. You know, it's DJI. Come on, man.
So
They'll
Yeah.
catch up.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. I mean,
man.
you know, Insta's on their 5th 360 camera. DJI's on their 1st. Come on. You know what I mean? I got into it with Ian from Matt's Tech today because he was like on and on about the anti-gravity. They've had an update. So now it'll fly a whole kilometer away. Woo! Woo! He went a whole kilometer without dropping signal. In 200, like 100 meters off the ground in the countryside, out in the boondocks somewhere. He got a whole kilometer and he was bragging about it. He's bragging about it. I'm like, yeah, dude. Like, dude, come on, man. Come on, man. That's dog shit. The mini that she's got in that case would do a kilometer. You got that case, you know, get the fuck out of here. You know, like the mini 4K will do like 2 or 3 kilometers.
Okay.
For $200 or $250, you buy a mini 4K, they'll give you a couple 2 or 3 kilometers. No, Itchy, they don't have. They're talking about a controller though. I wonder what it'll cost because anti-gravity ain't scared to charge, man. $1,500-$1,600 for the drone, the basic package with 1 battery, and then like
Whoa.
$2,000 if you want the spare batteries in the hub. It's like yikes. The fucking Osmo 360 is going to be like $1,500 for the biggest package with the goggles 3 and the 3 batteries and the hub and the fucking wanker and everything else. It's going to be like $1,200 or $1,300, I think, actually. So we'll see, though.
I don't remember Secrets to the Sea. Bob's trying to test my memory, and it's, you know, failing.
Yeah.
Well, I think they can do some kind of trick for dolly zoom. Whoever said that. I mean, it's cool because you can just fly forward to do dolly zoom and then reverse it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You can do a dolly zoom going forwards as well, and then you just reverse it.
Right, because
you zoom out and go forwards at the same time versus going backwards and zooming in. And so you can fake it.
Mm-hmm.
You don't like holding a wanker? That's not what I heard, Sam.
Yeah.
So anyway, we'll see. And then the Pocket 4 is coming out.
Pocket 4.
Yeah, it's coming out here pretty soon. Yeah. Then the Pocket 4 Pro after
I
that.
still got this guy, SJ Cam M10.
Hard to say, Randy. Yeah. I mean, I did you see him ask about whether the Vivado 360 will have a drone-only package whenever?
Yes. That's already known. Yeah, U.S. drone supply was pre-selling like a month ago, maybe 2. And they had all the packages up on their website. Drone only, drone. In fact, all the guys that got it with the RC2, which I thought was interesting to me. So they're all flying it with the RC2. So they might have a package with the RC2, 3 batteries, and a drone.
Yeah.
If they do that, that'll probably be $800 maybe.
Oh,
yeah.
$799 or some horse shit. DJI's they're bringing the hammer, son. You know, I mean, not sound like a cheerleader or whatever, but I'm telling you.
I tell you, that might be interesting enough to actually make me want to buy another drone. You know, especially you're saying RC2. I have an RC2.
Yeah.
So you know,
yeah. Me too.
Because it'd be totally different than what I have, at least.
It will be totally different from what you have. There's no doubt about that.
Right, yeah.
What do you still have? You got the Air 3S, and then you got the Potato, correct?
And the Mini 2.
Mini 2. Yeah.
Yeah, well, different size drones. I don't know. I flew the Mini 2 recently. It flew good. Yeah.
I know. I'm just fucking with you. You flew it at the park. I remember.
It was fine.
Yeah.
But
let's watch that video again. Just kidding. Yuck.
The other parks I brought the Air 3S.
Oh, there you go. Now that's a drone. That's a man's drone right there.
Just pulling it out of the case makes me feel
Man, that's manly.
seems like overkill for those little park rides, but
Hmm.
but it does well.
I can't talk. You're right in a way. But I sometimes I don't even want to break out the Mavic 4 just because. It's not a hassle necessarily. Of course, it's not a hassle. It loads up just like any other drone.
Actually, the Air 3S is less of a hassle than the Mini 2. The Mini 2, I still have to connect the phone to the
Yeah.
controller.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hold on. Fuck all that.
Yeah. I'd
I
agree
bought
with
an
that.
RC2 just to fly my goddamn Neo 2 because I was
Yeah.
tired of hooking my phone up to that controller, the N3, and they have never come out with the firmware to make the RC Pro 2 work with this stupid Neo 2. So I broke down and bought an RC2 because I got tired of using my phone and to fly the Neo. It literally kept me from flying it because I'm like,
Yeah.
I gotta get my phone out and hook it up. I'm like, bleh. It sucks. I'm spoiled, brother. Since the shit, when I had my Mavic, I had the Crystal Sky, and then I had the kit that it just plugged into the controller. It just went click, and you flipped a little lever, and ta-da! None of this fumbling around with your phone bullshit. I haven't done that since 2016. Fumbling around with a phone. 2017 anyway.
Fumble.
Oh. I'm not trying to go back. I hate jumbling the phone around.
Yeah, that's why I'd rather fly that the one I got from Bill, the Air 2S.
Air 2S. Yeah.
Than I would my Avatas because I don't have to worry about my goggles and all of that crap, Or like with my original Avata, I have to have my phone nearby so I can hook up that extension to make it work with that. I don't have to do that with the Avata too, but it's just I don't know. Just extra things you got to carry. So I got my batteries and I got my and the was that the RC1 controller that's got the screen on it? Yeah. And I'm a happy camper with those, So
yeah, it's the way to go, man. You get spoiled. I hear what you're saying, Sam. I don't know what to say. You got a point. People drop that point all the time, and the rims off my stupid 2014 Challenger wouldn't fit my fucking 2018.
Yeah.
My 2018 wouldn't fit my 2022 because I got the upgraded brake caliper. So you know what I mean? That's a much bigger problem, sir, than a $200 controller. You know what I'm saying? Or
I guess I could do that. Mad props to get the goggles Integra.
When work calls you, and I didn't pick it up fast enough because while the phone was ringing, they fixed the problem.
Oh. You think they would try a little harder before they call you? That's the problem I have with my subordinates. Their first instinct is to call me. It's like, well, did you try this? Well, no. Did you try that? No. Have you climbed the ladder and even looked at it yet? You know what I mean? I'm working too, bro. Don't call me.
Do you want to know what it was? The new system, the new square fucking idiotic pain in the ass, bane of my existence system, now has the coolest thing about it that is pretty cool is a screen which is an expediter screen. So as the tickets are up, it shows, it changes color. You touch it, that means you picked it up. It records the time. Blah blah. It's actually pretty cool. But it was out, and well, she said screen. Maybe she meant the one on the cook side. That would be sucky, but it's still. We have it printing tickets anyway, so it's doing both. So they would survive. They didn't need to call me, but you know what? They weren't working. Yeah, somebody hit the power bank.
They probably unplugged it and plugged in their phone. I've seen that before.
It didn't cross your mind there was no lights or
Is your computer plugged in? Is it
no LED? Nothing. Somebody, and I guarantee it wasn't her to figure that out. One of the younger ones there probably looked at us and it doesn't seem like it's getting power. Oh,
hey Sam, you're crazy.
I would have had to drive down there to fix that. I'm sorry, please continue.
That's okay. DJI 04 costs $250 per module. The FPV2, I got one for $250. Not
Right.
the FPV2. I mean the RC2. That were $250. You're out of your mind, brother. You can buy maybe one DJI 04 for the cost of a RC2.
Mm-hmm. I already got a bag for the drone when it gets here.
Oh,
Yeah.
good deal.
Good deal.
And I got a battery
Woo!
and some spare
Props.
parts.
Oh, props to you, buddy.
Yeah. Props to you.
Yeah. I'm hunting gun cases these days. I was thinking about bringing my gun with me to Florida, but did you know you can carry 11 pounds of ammo with you on the plane? I didn't know that.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah.
On you?
I thought he said 11 rounds at first reading. I'm at 11 rounds. What's the point in that?
Yeah.
You don't have to check it?
Oh, 11 pounds.
Yeah. Well, you have to. Yeah, you have to check either the gun or the ammo, right?
You have to check both.
Right.
Both. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah.
Yeah, the gun has to be in a lock case, which I got all kinds of. In fact, I was looking for a new lock case because this one's kind of budget. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
bought it. So I want to get if I'm going to bring my 10 mil, I was going to get a nicer case.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah,
Oh.
I'm going to do some shooting like on Thursday night or Monday. I don't know. How late do you work on Thursday, Bill? Isn't the gun place right by your work?
There is one.
Gun range? You said there's gun range.
There is
right?
one. There's also one that's really close to my home.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah. That was they changed names. They're Alamo now.
Oh, okay.
Remember the Alamo?
Yeah. Sounds that's receiving bullets, not sending bullets. But okay.
From the outside, it looked like they dressed the outside up pretty nice. Maybe they upscaled it. I don't know.
Yeah, it looks like
Whatever.
a
I went there not that long ago. My wife, by the way. Or, no, did I go with my wife?
If you're going to fly now, it's been moved up to 4 hours. You got to check in.
Huh?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. The TSA guys are still on. Walked out. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
Well, they're not walked out. They ain't getting paid. So
Yeah,
yeah.
until they
Yeah,
left.
they
I don't
haven't-
blame
they
them.
haven't
Yeah, I don't blame
Yeah.
them. Man.
No, they're holding it up. They won't pass.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah. I'm
you,
glad I
Dennis.
made my flight for just a little bit later than I usually do. So
It's a great idea to starve the homeland security of money
yeah. Yeah.
while we're bombing a terrorist country.
Yeah.
Well, that's the whole
How smart is that?
strategy of it. You know what I mean? That's
Oh
just
my God.
Mhm.
Hey, Randy, this is a 4-inch M&P 10 mil. I'm thinking about buying the carry comp though, with the compensator and the everything.
It
but
looks
we'll
hard
see.
to hold. Oh,
I looked at the Shield X though, but I'm trying to get away from 9mm. I'm going to 10mm, and they don't make a Shield X in 10 mil. So
Yeah.
But I was thinking about the Shield X. The Shield X is a interesting gun, and everybody seems to love it. You know what I mean? So, because I can't use a really small gun, I'll just end up buying mag extenders anyway.
Right. Yeah.
Because my hands fall off the grip. So, what's the point? Might as well just buy a gun with a longer, grip in the first place that'll hold more rounds.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What's the point?
Yeah.
Small gun, I'd get a mag extender anyway. Yeah, the Shield X. Nice gun. Yeah, 40 cal. Huh. 0
40
cal.
Zero cap.
by
Yeah.
I
the
think
way,
he meant 40 cal. Yeah, he meant 40 cal. I got 10 mil.
By the way, you know
Explain
that
what the
thing-
difference between 10 mil and 40 cal is.
when you
Sam.
turn on advertising for your site, I just realized recently when I actually read this, because I don't read it, the big long thing they throw at you, and I see guns is in there showing guns and this and that. And discussing them is on the list.
Really?
Live streams, yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
What happened to the what state?
Yeah,
did we
I know
live in?
there's a lot of people talking about I'm noticing there's a lot of the videos they can't mention, people expiring, like a lot
You
of
can
top
mention them.
videos.
You can mention them, but you're not-
Analyzing.
it was more descriptive than that. Discussing
Yeah.
the use of or whatever. I don't know
Right, yeah.
Mhm.
how to purchase.
Right, yeah.
There's still a little. Yeah.
DRT.
Yeah. I was thinking about just getting new foam for this case, this Nanook case that I haven't used in years.
Mhm.
They make foam, they sell plug foam,
Right,
and I
yeah.
just pluck it, and then spray it down with that rubberized paint. I can't think of the
Yeah,
name of it. off the
plastic
top of my
dip.
head. Seal it.
Yeah,
Plastic dip. Thank you.
Saw somebody do that online after you make your
I-
cuts and all, and you get it. To
Yeah.
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 I did that and it didn't work well.
Why? What'd you do wrong?
I don't know. Well, part of it, the foam absorbed part of the plastic dip, and then it came out all, and and it doesn't dry very well, so it's always sticky.
Sticky.
Did you shake it?
Yeah, I don't know. I
Yeah.
plastic dipped this. I was
Oh,
using
did
this
you?
for a monitor, and I plastic dipped
Okay.
it, and it worked fine
Well,
for me.
Maybe
I'm
you used
probably
a
gonna
bit,
buy-
maybe
I'm
you used
probably
too
gonna-
much.
I may have gone too heavy on it, so
Yeah.
so I'm gonna take out the foam and put some foam in there, and
Yep. That's
try that.
right, Sam. That was on my show.
Yeah.
Yeah, we remember that.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I've used plastic dip quite a bit actually. I used it on rims and stuff before.
Yeah.
In the past. You know, what's
Always
nice about
good for
plastic
that.
dip, you can peel it off if you get tired of it.
Yeah,
I plastic dip my rims red. I got tired
yeah.
of it, so I just peeled it right off with a Scotch Brite. Bad.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Basically. Yeah. So that's what I've been doing all day, hunting cases, gun cases.
That's interesting because it's nice and thick, so it would hide imperfections and like that in the rim.
Yeah. It worked really nice, Bill. I tell you what.
I have steel rims, you know, and they'd be fine if the paint was good, but it's not. You know what I mean? There's just sections of it where it looks rusty. You know what I mean? And the truck, it looks great because, you know, you saw it's an aluminum truck. There's no rots, no dings, no dents anywhere. So it'd be worth it to. I mean, but that I was thinking about either getting new wheels or at least painting these. But you know, plastic dip sounds like a nice idea.
It's not a bad way to go. And the good news is you try it, you don't like it, oh well.
Yeah.
You take this shit off, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Stays on pretty good. I mean, you know, problems with it like nicking and peeling or
No, not too bad. I mean, I'm a car wash every day kind of guy. I run to the car wash. I never really had a lot of problem. I wish I had some of the pieces. I think I threw them away. I had pieces here because it was my rims were the kind that had the appliques that went in, the plastic pieces that you know, and I plastic dipped them too, and it worked great. I mean, is it perfect? No. If you catch a rock, it might nick, but so does paint.
I was going to say, so does paint. Yeah.
So does paint. Yeah. Rhino lining is another one that people use on rims, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah.
Spray on rhino. It's not
you
beautiful
warm it
or
up.
nothing, but you don't worry about it chipping off. You have to worry about it falling off, though. Yeah.
I've used spray on rhino liner as a liner, and didn't hold up as much as I had hoped. You know. I also used it to. I used it for the wooden deck on my trailer, plywood. I did that.
Did it work?
Not great. When eventually there was cracks started forming because of the expansion contraction of the wood. It started letting water down into there. So that was a bad move. You know, this time I just wood lifed it. If you know, well, that's the stuff we used to use when I was a kid. You know, preservative,
Sure.
deck preservative. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Clear shit.
Yeah.
I just threw that on there. It's dried out now and it's showing some farms a little crack in the top layer. I was thinking I was gonna get that redwood stain. That shit's good for that. You know.
Yeah, that's a good one, Sam. Nice little dig in there. You ain't gonna lie. That's a good dig. Because I'm not happy with the gas prices either, but I understand the situation. I'm trying to just, you know,
$7 a gallon.
Yeah. Now some of that you got to talk to your leadership about because I paid about $3.50, which is still high as far as I'm concerned. But
Yeah, I think ours is about $3.14. I saw it today. So
Florida's in the top couple, but nowhere near that. I think it's
$7 is
I think it's
insane.
$3.70 on average here.
yeah,
New York is probably like that too.
You know,
Yeah.
Minus 0.
Well, come up here and drive me around then, Miss Daisy.
You come down here and I'll drive you around.
Thanks.
Mhm.
And I'll drive you around, baby.
it's Daisy.
around, baby.
Backwards.
No, but yeah,
Yeah, it's funny.
it is what it is. You know, I'm hoping this all this shit gets over pretty quick. just because my stance on it.
Right, Randy.
Like it. I'm never gonna like it. I don't care who it is.
Right. Yeah.
Whether I
They're
agree
gonna
with it
get
or
me
not, I
to
want
like
to
it.
just stop as soon as possible because people are dying. I don't care
Yeah.
who they are. Either
I'm
side.
going
I
to
don't
stop
care
because
who
my gas is high. I
Yeah.
don't give a shit about Iranians dying.
they-
I don't. I'm being honest with you. I don't give a
Yeah,
goddamn.
it's already coming down. You're going to see it coming down over the next couple of months.
Yep.
It's already coming down.
Yeah.
It was 120 a barrel for a minute there. It's like
Yep.
80 something now, I believe.
Yep.
So it gets
Electric
back down to
bill's not
60.
bad,
Everything
Zach.
will be back to normal. What's
Yeah,
that?
yeah, yeah. He was asking about electric bill on a Tesla, and he's not wrong. I think that the electric bill, Alexis, am I not mistaken? A lot of electric companies give you electricity for free if you have a Tesla. Am I correct?
Well, yes, we
There's a
pay
program or whatever, right?
zero.
Right.
It doesn't affect our electric bill.
Right.
Because we got a text from inside the Tesla app. Right after we bought the car, we got a message from Tesla that said if you switch from your current electric provider to us, you get free charging on your car. And I read all the small print. I didn't see a catch. And at that time, Jeff goes, "Well, even if there is a catch, we can switch back, right?" And I go, "Sure." So yeah, there's no catch. And so you plug it in at night. It used to be 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. Now it's midnight to 6 a.m. But yeah, I can charge it all the way to 100% every night if I want.
Well, that's awesome. So they just limit when you can do it. So that'd be
Yeah.
off peak.
Third shift. If you're working third shift, it wouldn't help you.
Yeah, off peak. Yeah. All right. That's actually pretty cool.
It made my
Depends.
If it's reasonable, what's your electric bill like?
well, we have a better rate than we did with Reliant. I mean, I don't know what we're paying per whatever they call it.
Right. Kilowatt, I believe, is what they measured in. If I'm not mistaken.
Well,
Yeah.
you don't even. I mean, what's like a total bill? Is it 300 a month, 400 a month? I mean,
Well,
you got to heat
time
and
of the
cool
year. Yeah, I mean, like in the summer, of course, we have bigger bills than we do in the winter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we've had a very warm winter here. It's not been very.
All right. So we're not.
Mhm.
So probably the average is probably about 325.
Right.
Yeah.
No, and it's a very large house. That's actually pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty
It's really
good.
good, actually.
Yeah, we
The real question is, did it change when you did your bill go up when you got the Tesla electric versus when you had?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
thinking maybe there was some
Texas
kind of
power.
deal where they made it back somehow, but apparently not.
we actually went down Reliant when we had them as our Tesla or as our home provider.
Well,
it was more.
yeah, and that might be a deal that they worked out with Texas, because these companies come in to these states and they get tax breaks and certain things like that. When Elon moved out of California and into Texas, they said, well, yeah, we'll let you get this, but you're going to have to, offer us something too. And that's that's probably the deal that they
It
made.
always feels made like that, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
But,
Yeah.
there's also government money behind.
Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
that's
Subsidies, absolutely.
supporting electric cars. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
When Billy got his Cybertruck, he got free supercharger for, I believe,
Like-
at least a year, maybe 5.
They
Was
had
it
it
5?
for a while.
So probably 5. He probably got it because he put money down day one. I mean, he
Right,
was literally probably in the first 300 people that got one or whatever. So
Yeah. I will say this though, because we're not paying into the tax stuff in the gasoline industry. When
Yeah.
I do my license plates, which the tag that we stick on our windshield
Yeah.
is our license plates, we get slapped with a $200 fee. So they're making up some money there too.
Yeah.
We don't even have stickers on our windshields here.
Yep.
with the inspection
We
fee,
did in
we got
New
an
Jersey,
inspection,
and
right?
New York had 2.
Yeah.
One right next, one for the city, one for the state. I'm surprised the county
For the
didn't slap
county,
one on it.
yeah.
They eliminated our safety inspections, which I thought was stupid.
Yeah. They did ours a long
Nice.
time ago.
We used to get, when I lived in Texas, I lived in El Paso, I had to get them. It sucked.
Yeah, they called
A
it.
year, like $100 or whatever the fuck it was.
Called
Yeah,
it
we don't do them here either.
Yeah, we
don't-
dropped ours at 99 because I had a 99. I have a 99 F-150, and up until I had to have the front glass changed, it still had the sticker from the last inspection, which was 99. So
Well,
Hey,
this
to
is
answer your question, Sam, sorry. It was free charging at home for Alexis, and some Teslas come with you use superchargers. They give you a year, 5 years, depending on the car. You can often get free. In fact,
Yeah.
Dodge of all people, when they were selling their electric car, they were giving you the home charger. X number of credits for charging. They were throwing the whole. You know what I mean? They were throwing everything at you to get you to buy their damn electric car. So, what were you saying, Alexis? I'm sorry.
oh no, it's just
Or a platinum $70-something thousand vehicle, though. However,
my tags weren't that expensive. What's expensive?
SUV registration here in Florida is like pickup truck, which is like, I don't know, 27. I don't know. No, it's like $70 a year or something.
I paid
Not
6.
even that. I just renewed 7 registrations, and all of them came to $204.
Wow.
Jeez.
Yeah, that included tax. Yeah.
Did Alexis? And I don't know how Texas does their tags, but maybe they're hitting you because of the weight. Because the Tesla weighs
No, it's
more
not-
than the average car, right?
well, the batteries are heavy, but what they're hitting us for is because we're not paying into the gasoline tax all year. Like we don't go to the gas station, right?
Sure.
Right. Yeah.
All electric vehicles, it's not just Tesla, all EVs are getting slapped with a $200 fee when you do your license plate renewal.
That's kind of bullshit. Because when you go to chargers, they hit you for tax, just like they do with the
Yeah, but
pump.
no,
Now,
you're
not
not
as
paying- you're not
much,
paying
mind
into-
you.
You're not paying into the road tax, which keeps the roads.
Are
Yeah.
you sure? When you charge at a supercharger, and I don't have personal experience, but I've watched it done 100 times, right? It feels like on the bill there's some kind there's tax. They don't say nothing without tax, right?
Right. Yeah.
And it feels like there's a tax, and you would think there would be some kind of road tax involved. Why not? You're charging a fucking car, you're fueling a car just for
Yeah.
electricity rather than gas. You would think they would charge you some kind of road tax.
Or an adjusted one anyway. Maybe
Yeah.
less.
The charges are still less than filling up a car with gasoline. I mean, even before they started going back up because of this war.
Mhm.
I mean, it's usually between 32 and 34 cents a kilowatt hour.
Mhm.
So
But she's paying nothing for her charges because she's got
At home, yeah, she has to charge.
Yeah.
There's no tax involved there, I imagine.
yeah, and while it's charging on
Actually,
the
nothing.
Tesla app, it says charging for free. My brother didn't believe me, so I took a screenshot at the time
Wow,
and showed it to him. But
that's
yeah,
pretty cool.
charging for free.
You can't free. Pretty good.
The only thing I buy gas for is the lawnmower and the weed eater.
You get electric lawnmower, honey. What are you doing?
Well, since Jeff was sick, the neighbors are cutting our grass and doing all that for me because let's help out the widow,
yeah,
So-
that's nice.
And plus, I give him free chicken eggs every day or every week.
Oh well,
There
I'll
you
make
go.
that trade too. Eggs are expensive. They're not as expensive as they were. Don't jump down my throat. But they're not cheap still. They're not giving eggs away. I can tell you that. They're still not giving away. You,
No,
you,
it's a
you
buy.
wouldn't know they come out of some animal's butt as much as they charge for
Well,
them. You know what I mean?
You would. Yeah. Kind of seems that way, doesn't it?
I'm pretty sure it's not their butt, but
Whatever it is.
yeah, well,
It's the same hole, isn't it? I mean, not the same hole, the same general hole. It's like saying that there's a difference between where babies come from and urine comes from on a female.
Yeah, we know that.
Yeah, it's not. There's no different. There's the same general.
But
hole.
they're but
it's
where
not
the
her
baby
asshole.
comes from and where urine comes from is one, but then the butt,
Poop,
the
yeah.
backside is it comes out of a separate hole.
I didn't say there was poop involved. I
Yeah,
said there's a
Come out of your
hole.
vagina.
There's a hole. I think they pee out of the same hole that the eggs come out of. I bet. Yeah, they probably do. They probably poop out of the same hole that the eggs come out of.
Yeah.
Alexa, how pretty are eggs when you get them fresh out of the chicken's butt? They're not like you buy them in the
gosh.
store, right? They have shit on them, don't they?
not always, but
They do.
Thank you, Don, for letting us know.
Cloaca.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If
didn't know that.
if they have a bowel movement inside the nesting box and then they lay an egg in the poop, yeah, then you
Yeah,
got
there
poop.
you go. Yeah.
You don't
They
have
don't come out with poop. They come out sparkly,
Yeah.
shiny.
anatomy and physiology of a chicken. They have a rectum. That's where the
Uh-huh.
poop comes from. They have a vagina, kind of like that's where the egg's coming from.
Gotcha. What else comes out of the vagina besides eggs? Anything?
What?
What comes out of the vagina besides eggs? Anything?
No.
He's
There's an
saying
enzyme.
he's saying they pee out of their vagina. Apparently.
An egg can lay outside for 14
Oh,
days.
waka.
It starts going bad because there's
Gotcha.
some on the egg.
Mm-hmm.
But the store-bought eggs go through this intense washing process,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which cleans off anything, which also cleans off the enzyme. So that's why they have an expiration date on your eggs that are not very long. It's not 14 days, from the time you can leave them outside for 14 days before you collect them. And then they'll last longer after you refrigerate them. But usually if I have poop on the egg, it's because they've pooped inside the nesting box.
Oh.
Which happened tonight. I got it all over my head.
Well, I've learned something. How about that? I thought that I fully understand that there's two different holes. I get that. I'm not, that ignorant. But I thought they pee and poop out of the same hole, right? They don't have a separate urine and defecation holes, right?
I think they would have to have a urethra, so that's where the pee would come from.
Do they?
Yeah, I'm sure.
I'm not sure. I thought it was all just one thing, like birds.
No,
poop.
no.
They have a bladder, and then from the bladder it goes to the urethra, and from the urethra that's where they pee from.
And where does that come from? The same hole as eggs or another hole?
No, it's some completely separate, just like on
There's 3 holes?
Yeah.
Well,
A
yeah,
female.
no, yeah.
Okay, so I'm not smart enough to answer this question, so I looked it up. Chickens do not urinate liquid pee like mammals because they lack a bladder.
There you have it.
Instead, their kidneys process waste into a white paste-like solid called uric acid, urase, which is excreted simultaneously with feces from a single opening called the cloaca or vent, asshole, basically. This white cap on the chicken poop is their form of urine. Okay.
Yeah, good.
There we go.
So I was half right then.
Next time you're messing around with your chicken shit, you know where what the white stuff is.
Cool.
Yeah, it's funny you mentioned that because that little black spot on top of the chicken poop, it's still chicken shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't eat that either, Dominic.
I wasn't going to eat it.
I wasn't doubting you. I didn't know you answered the question. Oh,
why would you accuse Dominic of eating chicken? Because
I don't know. Dom was picking on him, so I went ahead and jumped on the bandwagon.
I mean, considering that crud that they eat. What the hell is that stuff called?
Chicken feed?
No, it's like a paste or a meat. What the hell is it called? It makes sandwiches out of it.
Oh, Dominic?
Gross and disgusting. Australian food.
Yeah.
Oh, Vegemite.
Vegemite. There it is.
Vegemite.
I'll eat that. So I'm just saying.
Yeah, you just put thin spread on.
Copy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, Johnny.
Yeah, their eggs come out of that same hole.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's all the same thing.
Oh,
that's right.
Eggs come out of the same hole.
He has close-up, intimate knowledge of chickens.
There you have it.
Chicken.
I thought so.
I can tell you this: when a chicken lays an egg, you can tell just by listening because they'll start making really weird sounds.
Yeah, I bet.
I don't. I'm right with Chicky on that one.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm dropping something this size out of my rectum. Guess what? I'll be making some sounds too.
And it's funny that you'd hold up a crunchy peanut butter when you're talking.
That's a whole different subject. Yeah.
That's what I had handy.
Sometimes you gotta shoot that bidet water up there to loosen things up a bit.
I'm telling you what, man. The bidet. The problem is I enjoy it too much. I think I hang out like an extra minute or so that I normally would have already been gone.
I just sent you something, Bill, in Messenger.
But
Okay,
I
I'm
got
gonna,
to
I'm gonna grab
though,
something real quick. I showed an art show last night, but it's funny because we're talking about this right now.
but I got to admit, the toilet paper situation is absolutely real. I've like 2 weeks on one roll of toilet paper at this point.
I went,
You know, I mean, I think I finally changed it. I got a
No,
bidet. I got a bidet.
I went,
Yeah.
I went to the bathroom about 2:00 in the morning this past week, and I heard the toilet running, and I'm like, and I look at the toilet, and I have a bidet, and I guess when I got up from the toilet, I must have bumped the little twisty knob, so the water was just barely coming out of the bidet.
Mm-hmm. Done
2:00
that.
in the morning, I'm half asleep, and I'm looking at this dial, and I almost turned it the wrong way, and I knew not to do that. because once the bidet shot right in the face.
And know that the water's clean and everything, but that would gross me right the fuck
Yeah.
out.
Oh,
It would be like trying to drink water out of the back of the toilet. I understand it's just regular water and yada yada yada.
Yeah.
I recognize that.
Yeah, my ass
I
gets
still
too
ain't
close.
doing it.
Yeah, my ass gets too close to that spout for me to be
I
feeling
still
good
ain't
about
doing it.
drinking
I
any
won't even
water.
drink water out of the bathroom.
So this is
Yeah.
what I
That's
showed
insane.
last night because you guys were
Oh.
talking about spending time in the
Bill,
bath.
you need to make yourself big for that.
Let's have it.
My wife decided that. Well, actually, I can be bigger.
Caution: we have a bidet sign for your toilet
No.
because that's probably something to warn people about.
Hold
Oh,
on.
what is? Oh,
Maybe
okay.
I'll go like that. There we
There
go.
we
All
go.
right, there we go.
Hey.
Anyway, so she bought this. This is sitting on the toilet right now. This bathroom.
Not an internet.
Oh,
In
Oh,
the cafe.
we need one of those at work where I work. Yeah.
yeah.
I like
Me
that last
too.
part.
Yeah. I put a sign up in our bathroom that this is not a phone booth, assholes. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
That's what we get. Guys go in the bathroom and you can hear them in there. Click, 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 click.
Yeah.
Like hit the door. Hey, let's go.
Yeah.
It's not a
Better
phone
that
booth.
than other sounds. You know, I mean, you
Yeah.
can have a phone. There could be other sounds.
Yeah.
You know, heavy, quick breathing.
I prefer that over click, 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 click.
Well, you know why? Because it wouldn't
You're
last
doing
nearly as
something.
long. You know,
Yeah.
you can text a long time. You know.
Yeah, man, they're in the bathroom. You can just hear them. Click, 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 click. I was like, dude, this is not a phone booth.
Mhm. Not a phone booth?
Dude,
No,
I've watched.
not a phone booth.
I've watched entire episodes of TV shows in the bathroom.
At home, I have a tablet across from my throne. You know what I mean? Boop. Hell, that's how I watch. There's a couple channels that I watch almost daily at the same time. I used to watch Paul Murray on the toilet. I get home from work and
No,
I toilet.
that's
And
great.
back before I went on second 1.5 shift or whatever, I used to watch Paul Murray on the toilet every day.
Bill, did you get what I sent you?
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on.
Yeah, I forgot.
You know, that's too funny. That's like he's a laxative or something. Okay, hold on.
No, you
Yeah.
have on at that time. I get out. I was getting out of work at the time around 4:30, 5 o'clock. I get home.
So this is what a screenshot, Alexis?
Yeah, it's a screenshot of the Tesla app.
Bidet.
My car.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no bidet though. I don't know if I'd want a bidet in an all electric car like that.
Ooh,
Yeah.
kidney stones. Oof. Oof.
You know, first thing that comes up, do chickens have a vagina? What the fuck? This is what we talk. This is what
where
we
we're
talk
at.
about.
This is where we're at. I tried to talk about drones. Nobody was having it. So
Oh, we talked about it for a while.
yeah, we're like 30, about 3-4 minutes anyway.
So
There you go.
said it's charging for free.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
It's 48 out of 48 amps, 238 volts.
What's the max on those? Would you say?
That's
Is it 48 the max?
the max is 48 amps.
Yeah, this is full. She's up 48 of 48.
Right, but she doesn't have a supercharger, right, Alexis? You just have a regular charger.
That's at home.
Yeah, so it's only 48. And the supercharger does what? 200
Oh
amps?
no, the 48 amps is her battery health. That's her battery. That's your battery charge. It's a 48
61.
amp battery.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's for you could here. Let me show you on here.
It's just right here, 48 to 48, 238
Right.
volts.
Charging. Here, let me show you.
Charging 4. Okay, I get
Good
it.
news, Donald.
I can't read it now because Donald just wanted to come in and tell us he's right about something again.
So
For free.
down at the bottom here.
Yeah, 45 miles per hour plus 1 mile. I don't know.
It's
charging at 48 amps, correct?
yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, you're at 61%, right?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Now it's slower than a supercharger because you're only going 48 amps.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
38 volts. You're coming off of the breaker box of the house.
Well,
Right.
How many amps is a supercharger?
Oh God, I don't know. It's
We could look it up. But is that a 115 volt charger at your? Oh no, it's a 230.
No,
Duh, it's
240
238.
like that.
Yeah. So you're
It's
Yeah,
240.
real power.
what
real power.
Mhm.
what they do when they're putting in the wall charger in the garage is that they're running two lines off of there. So you got 120 and 120.
And
So
20, yeah, it's 240.
240 is coming in, but it's showing 238 volts.
Right, yeah.
There's some loss regardless. We do that all the time on my work too because we sell 115 or we sell 230, 240, whatever. And if you got too long of a run to where the door is, you draw too many amps and it pops the circuit breaker. So we got to bump them up in voltage to lower the amps. If you had 115, you'd be running like 10 amps. If you had 230, 240, you'd be running 5 amps. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and so
Half the amps.
it's showing there that I'm charging to 100%.
Mhm.
So it'll take longer to charge 100 to go from 90% to 100% takes longer than going from 10% to 90%.
Yeah.
Best way I heard Elon explain it was like if you have an auditorium with 100 seats, the first 80 people, 90 people can find their seats pretty easy, but that last 10, they're like, it's, it takes longer. And it does that also in superchargers. Now, when you're traveling and the car knows that you need to have a charge, like you've got something mapped out on your navigation, it'll actually now take you, and you're doing full self-driving, the car will drive you to the supercharger automatically, like where you need to go, or you can tell it which one you want it to go to. And when it's on its way to the supercharger, on the screen of the Tesla, it will say preconditioning the battery for a faster charge. It's warming the battery up.
Yep.
Oh.
So that it will actually, I got home, I don't know, it's probably a month or so ago from doing Uber. I drove all day long, like from, I don't know, 7:30 in the morning till almost dark. It was probably 6 o'clock at night at that point. And so I drove for probably 11 hours on one charge. When I got home, my battery was at 5%.
Oh, my.
That's low as it's ever been,
Mhm.
Wow.
Yeah. Charger, but I thought, nah, I can make it home. And I did.
Well, yeah, because your computer's going to tell you can make it home or not. So
Of course.
that's a good thing about them. It's like a DJI drone, basically. It lays it all out for you. You tell it where you want to go, and it'll tell you what you got to do. Yeah.
If it's not going to make it, it will tell you the superchargers that are available, or it will take you to one automatically, depending on how you set it up.
Yeah.
So they're pretty smart, and they're getting better all the time. I mean,
They've had an update just recently, right? Did you download the update? It seemed like just a month or two ago. They had an update.
right.
Mhm.
Yeah, they've changed the download. The last two download, the download, not last night, but the one before that. All it said was on the release notes, which are right here.
Bug fixes? No, I'm sorry. And overall app quality. I'm just joking. Sorry, I can't resist.
And it's kind of like a phone,
That's what they always say. Bug fixes.
Yeah, bug fixes, yeah.
Bug fixes.
Yeah, because they got to fix they do the initial update to fix the problems that was in the software to begin with. But then the update causes problems, so they got to do bug fixes for the updates, and it's a perpetual thing that goes on for eternity.
Right.
Yeah, I don't see it, but it was they changed some of the language, and they were like, instead of full self-driving, now it's called something different. I think it's called full self auto steer, and then instead of something else, it's called AI something. We have now
AI in there.
Grok is built into the Teslas now. That was on one of the
good.
states, so long press on it. You can just tell it where you want to go, and it will take you. It'll just automatically just take you. Grok will set out the map and show you on the screen, and if there's alternate routes, you can tap on the screen which one, just like any other GPS.
Right.
So yeah, but the full self-driving or full self whatever they're calling it now, auto steer is super impressive. In fact, I just got charged for it today. It's $100, so with tax, it's like 107 and some change for the month. That's on top of any like the connectivity. Like you don't get it automatically. In other words, you pay the $100 a month for full self-driving. So when I was doing Uber, I'll probably drop it, but then again, maybe I won't because I'm so spoiled. I'm so used to not driving, And when I was at MD Anderson in Houston, which is 4 hours away from here, it was gold because it would handle all the Houston traffic, all the on and off exit ramps and everything, and I just sat there for 4 hours and babysat the car, supervised the car.
It's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. And most of you guys that I've ridden with they'll never charge the car 100% except for at overnight, right? Because it'll set up the trip and just have you stop because you're exactly right. It'll charge the half in like 20 minutes or whatever. So why sit there for another hour and a half to get that extra 50%? Just get enough to get you to the next charger. And the car makes you stop more often, which kind of annoys me a little bit. But
the car tells you you've got enough to continue your trip too when you're at a supercharger. So, but if you're going in to eat, it'll also alert you that your car is almost done, whatever level you set it at. If you reach, like, let's say you're charging to 80%, which is what they recommend. Let's say your car gets to 80% and you're sitting there and sitting there and sitting there, then they start charging you like $1 a minute. For that space, so it pays to get your butt.
Makes sense.
Well, you don't want to hold up other people from being able to get the stall. And I think that every gas station should put EV chargers in them. I just, that would be wise.
No,
I don't know if they'll ever do that. I know when I came back from or went to Houston, if I needed to charge, I could stop in Wharton, Texas, which is about an hour outside of Houston, and charge there and just continue in.
I don't think they'll put chargers in regular gas stations. I mean, there's been some videos that's put out of some of these young people. They pull into, they just got a new electric car and they pull in to the regular gas station and they can't figure out where to put the nozzle.
Always enjoy what you're doing.
Well, at Wharton, Texas,
I wanted him to say you're fired. I always enjoy what you're doing.
It's at a Buc-ee's, which is a huge gas station.
Yeah.
Got probably 30, maybe. It's massive. It's on the backside of Buc-ee's.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
There's probably at least 30 superchargers there.
Yeah, I think our Quick Trip down here has superchargers in it as well.
Yeah.
And Quick Trips are pretty good sized chain for at least for Oklahoma.
Seen those?
Bill,
Yeah.
Got the pop, the pop dolls. I've got a 2016. I've got a couple of them because I gave one to Jeff and I've got one. Then I've got another thing that sits on top of a monitor that was about the same time, but they didn't make them for this last election. I couldn't find them. I guess they didn't make them. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, the Funko Pops or whatever they call them.
Yeah, got one right here.
Yeah, I go to a place where they store them. They don't make them there, but there's a warehouse for them called Galactic something or other distributor.
Right.
And if you love that kind of shit, you'll be in your heaven.
Yeah.
Heaven. Just racks of that crap.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got them all. Oh, there's DT.
See, 2016, but they didn't make one This is the only one. This is the only year, in other words.
This isn't. This
Yeah.
isn't like that. This is actually older than that because this is from when he was on The Apprentice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
that's everything he says is like lines from The Apprentice.
This is
I
on.
have no choice but to tell you, you're fired.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there you go. You're
I'm
fired.
tearing you up, Don.
Mhm.
Tearing you up inside to have to fire him. Oh no. They worked out. They actually Tesla has a solar panel for the Cybertruck, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't know.
I believe the roof can be replaced with a solar panel, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
There's
but
a
That makes,
you need so
it
much.
makes sense.
There's a guy on YouTube that made his the
Supplemental.
trunk. You know, like the trunk, the hood of the vehicle.
Yeah, cover.
That hood. He made a solar panel that fits perfectly and it's wired in. So while he's driving, he can charge. I
Yeah.
forget his channel name.
It has more flying glass in an accident. Love it.
Yeah, I thought about getting a solar panel for my car because I have the Power 1000. Well, I have the Power 2000 in my car right now, and I thought about getting a solar panel that I just put in like a windshield cover. You know those everybody puts those
Yeah.
stupid windshield covers on their dash.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, just get one that's the size. I don't know why somebody doesn't make it. To be honest with you, but
You
one
have a
that's
rear
the
shelf,
size of a
rear
windshield.
shelf by the back window, don't you? Because you could leave it there all the time.
Yeah. Like where they're back.
With your rear window, where the
Like a
speakers-
parcel shelf.
It's not very
They don't-
big. though.
I was going to
No.
say they don't hardly put those in vehicles anymore.
Not to you. You know.
Yeah, I guess I'm thinking back too far. Yeah.
Yeah, I have to go.
Yeah,
measure
I
that.
remember-
That's not a bad idea though. Just throw one in the back and just have it back
Just
there all
leave
the
it there
time.
all the time. Yeah.
Well, the Model Y, the whole top of the car is glass,
Mhm.
so they can make that into a solar panel.
Yeah.
That's what I meant. The Model Y or the Cybertruck, both.
Yeah.
I believe the roof on the Cybertruck is all glass too, if I remember correctly. It's been a minute since I've been in one.
Yeah.
So,
Yep. Billy still has his, right?
as far as I know, I haven't talked to Billy in months.
Oh,
But the reason for me to believe he got rid of it, I don't know why he would. He loves the stupid thing. He
yeah.
drove all the way here from Pennsylvania to Michigan just to eat dinner with me because he loves that goddamn truck so much.
Mhm.
You know, just gets in it, hits self-drive, and he edits videos all the way where he was going. He don't pay no damn attention. It's amazing.
Mhm.
Pay none.
Yeah. I tell you.
Zero attention spent.
Yeah. I wish my two vehicles here had self-driving because when my son drives,
Your
like when we're
neighbors do too.
Everyone
yeah,
does.
they
Do
no.
that.
I tell you what, my son is by far a worse driver than me. He scares
Wow.
the hell out of me. But he's used to being in his patrol car and going at any damn speed he feels like, you know. So when he gets in,
He's just a
Oh, so-
brisk driver. That's all. He's brisk.
yeah. Well,
A little brisk.
he also is hard of hearing. So in order to hear what you're saying, he has to turn so he can read your lips. So he's trying to talk with you and hear what you're saying instead of looking. You know, it's like, let's pull over and talk, or you know, it's like he's a
All right, now I know what to get you for your birthday or Christmas, whatever is sooner. A little megaphone that you could keep in a bag right here.
yeah,
There you
exactly,
go.
yeah.
That nice and loud so he can hear you without looking at you. That megaphone may save.
Yeah, it would. Yeah,
Just buy him a Tesla.
the cheap bastard won't get one.
Get some
It's like-
earbuds and put it on.
Yeah, I know.
It's
I
not cheap.
well, he had some, and his former wife, number 2, put him away somewhere, and he's yet to find him since she left. So she probably threw him out, knowing her. But anyways,
They have ambient on them, and the new ones. I just bought the new Samsung one. I didn't get around to programming to my computer, but I got the new ones, and their
Right.
ambient can be elevated. It can amplify
Right.
ambient.
Yeah,
sound, So you can use them for hearing aids.
yeah.
Remember that
I
thing
think
they
he,
used to have that thing where you could it advertised you could listen to people from across the room. Like
Yeah.
remember that? That was on late night TV. As seen on TV.
yeah, seen on TV. Yeah.
Man, this is a new Samsung Buds, the Pro 4s.
Well, it's like the old guy that he was hard of hearing, and his kids were uh always talking about him and stuff. And then he went and got hearing aids, and he'd mentioned that he might be getting some of it, but they were still talking about him one day, and he said, "Hey, Pop, I thought you was getting some hearing aids." He says, "I already got them. I'm changing my will Monday."
Hmm.
That was a good lead up to that.
that
Yeah,
was a
and
long lead up. Yeah.
And the
Yeah,
the wake on Sunday was beautiful.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That would be yeah.
Grass. Ride horses. There you go. I wish it was that easy.
Oh, you know what? If you have Android phone and you
Mhm.
have earbuds,
Mhm.
you turn this into a hearing aid. There's an app on here. You tap the corner and it turns this into an amplifier where it plays into your earbuds.
Yeah, they have that on iPhone.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay.
Oh,
Cool.
it's accessory or accessibility.
It's picking up
Yeah.
the sounds through your microphone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Yeah. So
That's almost retro, because remember the old hearing aids back. Well, when I was a
yeah.
kid, hearing aids, they had a box they carried in their pocket,
Yep.
a door that ran up
Mhm.
to it. You could always tell, "Hey, Grandpa, you need to charge the battery." Talk to his pocket. "Hey, Grandpa, can you hear me?"
Yeah.
Yeah, those
Well,
ones
I'm
on
not
TV
sure.
that were
You'll
funny.
hear
They made it
this.
sound like this was some new technology. They were rechargeable. This thing's been
Yeah.
around forever.
Yeah.
The only
Yeah.
thing remarkable with those, they were pretty cheap.
Right.
So some guy
Yeah.
found some factory in China willing to make them for next to nothing, and then marketed it as the most unbelievable that you can hear across the room.
Mm.
It's just an little amplif.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing
Oh,
special about them. Maybe
I'm
this
not
will
sure
be
the box was a mic though. I think the box was just a battery because battery tech wasn't up to it.
the what now?
this will
For the
be
old hearing aids, I think the
No, the
box.
Oh
box
yeah, but
was
not
no.
these things we were talking about from the commercials.
Yeah.
They were kind of clunky. I mean, and you can barely see it. Yeah, I guess if you're white, really white, and and
Yeah.
you got bulging ears, it was pretty good. But they advertised them for years. But no, they were rechargeable, if I remember
Uh,
correctly.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Or you had to put batteries in them.
Well,
Yeah.
I had an.
One of the two, you had to buy the buttons. I'm sorry. What were you
I
saying?
just because I had an uncle that made his own. Of course, he was a science genius, anyways. But he made uh, a shotgun microphone with out of toilet paper tubes. He had like 10 different sizes of wrapping tubes, toilet paper tubes, and he could literally hear his neighbors down the block from inside his house.
Mm.
And
Oh,
yeah,
he's a creeper stalker and a trash picker too.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. He kind of was, but he owns the patent for the moon drill.
I was kidding.
yeah.
He actually the moon drill, the first drill that was used up there. Yeah, he actually built that.
And he heard the music.
Yeah.
Mm.
What were we gonna say, Art? Quick.
Point your toilet paper
Well,
tube.
I'll be able to finally hear Bill when I come down to Florida
Oh,
Yeah,
when
I
you
get
coming down to Florida?
next year.
Oh.
And I get turn on my phone, have
Good.
my
Oh man, and next year was the year I wasn't going to be able to make it too.
Yeah, there
Son of
you
a
go.
bitch.
Yeah, is that the year you have your stroke?
Probably, yeah. Don't laugh.
Why are you assuming I'm going to be there?
Because you run the damn show.
I do not.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't. He
I
just
did
sits there
nothing
and
of the sort.
Yeah.
No.
he
He orders the
provides
pizza.
he
All right.
provides the food. He goes and gets it,
No,
Yeah.
which
it
is
wasn't
really
my
the most
place.
important part of that.
It wasn't my place. Some other place would gladly take you guys on at 5
Yeah,
o'clock on a
yeah.
Friday. The bars
For
aren't
free? I find it hard to
Hey, you
believe.
still had to buy drinks. I mean, we gave them some apps and like that. I had
Yeah.
to put a few bucks together for some kind of tray. I did anyway. Well, last year she went berserk. I guess she
Well,
had
that's
a whole
what
bunch
you
they went
do.
to a
I'm saying
Cisco
another
show.
restaurant won't
They
do
went to
that.
like a Cisco food show, and they got all these like They weren't
Sample.
just samples. They gave them cases of these of these different things that they wanted them to. So they took
Right.
them, and they didn't. They never made it to the menu. So there you go.
There you go.
There you go.
They're pretty good.
Here you are.
Yep.
Well,
Dominic.
I gotta get
Dominic
going.
ranges.
They did
Are
that
you
good.
leaving, Art?
You leaving
Yeah.
Art? Doggone it.
It's after 2 hours.
Oh,
So-
bless your heart.
That's a good
That's
point. Yeah, he's got a 2-hour limit.
Yeah, yeah.
Bless your heart.
Bless
I-
your pea picking little heart.
At 2 o'clock. So I'm yawning, getting tired. So good to see
Getting
you,
old.
Alexis. And I'll see you Monday, Bill. Or, Lloyd. Take care, everybody.
Lloyd.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well,
Well,
I told you why.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, we
He
know.
just got our names
He
mixed up.
really can't hear me, can he?
What?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Bye.
Bye.
Art.
Yeah, he just chooses not to listen.
I think
Well,
This was
that's
before,
it,
before
yeah.
we were live. We were talking about the fact that I had to work a double on Monday.
Well, I think he got you and me mixed up like you were getting Lon and I mixed up. And
oh, maybe.
Lon and I don't look anything alike. I've got hair.
yeah.
Yeah, we're like triplets, the three of us. We all look so
Yeah.
alike.
Oh, yeah. We all look so
Yeah.
similar. Yeah.
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 You know, Dominic, he got his living room redecorated. It looks like
Nice
Pretty
office. That's what that
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice office there. Yeah.
Nice office. Yeah.
Oh,
Plus,
look,
He's
Yeah,
you're
probably
gonna-
he's probably at
entertain-
home for a change.
He got it all
Yeah.
rearranged. Yeah.
Yeah, he
he's
must be
moving
at
up.
home.
Redecorated.
He's
What's
moving
that
up.
queer eye for the straight guy in there or something?
We're talking about your background. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's just a background that was supplied by.
We know we're making jokes.
Yeah. Oh, it's not your house, actual house. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it is actually. Yeah.
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 Yeah. It's nice. Yeah.
I almost bought a green
Well,
screen the other
they-
day, and I'm just like,
They don't have queer eye for a straight eye down there. They have pufters with taste.
is that what they call it?
Yeah, poofters with taste. That's what they call it down there.
No, they should have a like a bar rescue, but with gay guys doing it. Call it Twinks with Drinks or something like that.
Drinks with drinks. Yeah,
Twinks with Drinks.
that's a
Twinks and Drinks or something like that. That'd be pretty cool.
Steve Janess does not miss working at all.
yeah. I don't either.
We're going
No?
to chat a little bit. They're having little conversations here.
I like that's why I used to love these shows. Just to go into like even when I went to Pedal Birds, I always just went. I was always just in the comments, man. I wasn't even paying
Yeah,
attention.
yeah.
I'd have it muted 90% of the time, to be honest with you.
Yeah, yeah.
I'd have it muted, and I'd be just hamming it up with people in the comments. I have no interest in anything you have to say.
Yeah, that's how you and I got to know each other is through the
Yeah.
chats. Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway,
Oh, Chuck doesn't work weekends now. That's how that conversation started. Well, good.
I don't
Oh.
work weekends anymore either.
One day's the
unless
same
I'm on
as
call.
the next. One day's the same as the next to me. I actually like having a day off during the week. It's
They all
easier to
blend
it's
into
easier to
each
get
other.
Stuff done because
Yeah.
businesses are open.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's
longer
fair.
hours, and banks and whatever else.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair, buddy. Yeah, I can't argue with you. I miss that. The only good part about my job is I'm independent. I go in and get my work, and if I got to stop at the DMV or I got to stop at the bank, I'm fucking stopping. You know what I mean? And if I don't like it, too bad.
When I was over the road sales, it was like that too. Though it's tempting to abuse it, get lazy.
Yeah. I don't. I
Can't do that.
I want to get a certain amount of work done. You know what I mean? I want to get shit done. I worked till 9 o'clock last night, almost. Well, because of the drive though. I said something on Art's channel just while I was driving, but they had a blizzard last night, so I'm in Muskegon, which is like an hour away. It turned into almost 2 hours. Everybody on the road started doing 45 miles per hour. So, man, 50 miles, 60 miles at 40, 45 miles per hour takes a minute to get where you're going. You know what I mean?
Think about over the road sales though. It's like you got to create the work. I mean, that's what you're out there trying to do.
Mhm.
And it wears on you. When you don't get the deals you think you're going to get, and trying to sign up different contractors. When I was over the road, it was with the company pickup truck. I got a truck, and would go and try to pick up builders.
Mhm.
and steel. I mean, I got to give them a good reason why your lumber package other than theirs, because neither of us makes it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
We
yeah.
buy it and resell it. You know, so you got to talk about service. You got to make them feel like you're going to take care of them better, whatever. And you end up doing all kinds of things. Like I would just do the takeoffs. Like they would give me a blueprint.
Right.
It's called a takeoff. You look at it, and I would put together their framing package. I'd put together their roofing. And whatever, and then and they would just let me do it. I mean, they didn't have to deal with it. So it's almost like I worked for them. And it had to be pretty close. You don't want to stick it with anything. It's not like you can.
Right.
Yeah. But that was kind of interesting. But that was hard, and it gets discouraging, and there's a lot of distractions. I took that truck up to New York State because my buddy rented this apartment to go salmon fishing in Pulaski, New York. That's how far I took. I worked in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
That guy is way up there in New York State, and I got a salmon. Aha.
Before GPS, right? So your company.
Somebody hooked it and handed me the pole, actually, because he already met his limit. What's that?
Was that, Alexis?
I said it was probably before the days of GPS, and your company couldn't track where you were
Oh
going.
no, it was just simple S10. No.
Yeah.
I had a couple of good accounts, so I got away with, for a while. So a bunch of small, crappy ones and a couple of good ones. That was enough to keep me going. My sales manager hated my guts, though, for whatever reason. He was fucking weird.
I wonder why.
Really?
How could he bear it? How could he ever?
You're such a and truth. You are a likable guy. I don't see why anybody.
No, this guy spent. He was just odd and strange. He had a different idea. He thought he was paramilitary. I mean, he spent more time cleaning his office than he did selling anything. This was the sales manager.
Oh, yeah.
He's just not. He was an asshole. He didn't like that. He had no personality either. I mean, he was just kind of severe. There was times he would soften a little, but for the most part, he was just a dick. And he was the sales manager. I mean, you got to be able to make people smile, like you, trust you.
Well, he managed you guys. Now he didn't handle customers personally, right? He cracked the whip on you.
Could take over accounts, talk to accounts. No, but he was responsible for the overall
right.
thing.
Yeah.
There was an old guy, the lead salesman was only the lead salesman, and he had been for a long time because of one account, one really big contractor that was building houses, like boom, 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 all through Poconos. Very well known. They had signs all over the place, and that made this guy's career. Without that account, if that company ever went bye-bye, he would be no better than the rest of us. That's all it takes. I had one pretty decent one. He seemed to like me. So, and then the other one was okay. Smaller ones, they're building a house every couple of months. This guy, you want the ones that they got several crews and they're doing a bunch of starts at once and they keep you busy. I used to do fill-in deliveries with that pickup truck. One time I delivered 600 board feet of T&G 2x6. That because and on top of it, we don't have that. You have to make that. You have to mill that, right? So there was actually a mill in the Poconos. So I ordered it and just paid for it, and then charged him, an up charge on that. But this mill, for some reason, I couldn't get them to deliver it to the site. So, or not in time, I think was the problem.
Right. Yeah.
So I had to put it. My bed had that little S10 had a cap, on it, an aluminum cap with a rack on top. Yeah, you're not supposed to put 600 board feet of pipe on top of that, but I did, and I got it there. It was a little bent when I got there, and the sons of bitches were supposed to be there to get it off my truck, and guess what?
They weren't there.
We need it yesterday. You know what I mean? That's it. Costing me money. My crew's standing around doing that. They weren't even at the site yet. So I have a fancy trick, though. I took a packing strap, wrapped it around the whole bundle, attached it to a tree, and pulled it right off. Did I
I
crash
saw
pieces? I don't know. Maybe.
I saw a video of this guy, and I don't know what his intent was, but he took his strap and is it one of the ratchet straps,
Yeah, yeah.
and he ran it up over his bed, but he instead of running it, he wanted it to go completely around. He
Around the
ran
bed. You
it
could have
through
cut
his
the walls in.
yeah. He
Dickhead.
ran it through his back. Yeah. Like, what the hell was he thinking?
He
Yeah.
wasn't.
Yeah. That was hilarious. Now I will admit I've got my boat chained up to my wheels on my one van that I don't use because they'll have to cut the cable and they'll have to they'll have to work at it. By then I'll know that cable and they'll have to. Oh, I'm getting feedback. Yeah, I got feedback there.
Yeah,
That was me. I switched
Oh.
channels, and every time I switch channels on my laptop, the sound comes back.
Ah, okay.
We got ourselves a little extra Lloyd. That's okay.
Yeah.
A little extra Lloyd's good.
Yeah, I sound like a damn hillbilly on that. I don't sound like a hillbilly to me, but I heard myself in that voice. Like, damn.
Is anybody getting the Avada 360? I don't know.
I will, most likely.
Most likely.
So there you go. Lon's going to get it.
Depending on if you can. Well, you can always get it, right? But I'm not the same thing with any other drone. I'm not jumping through a bunch of fucking hoops. And I'm not paying way too much money for it either.
Yeah,
a $450 drone, I'll pay $460, let's say.
Right.
But I'm not going to pay $1,000 for it or whatever.
You're not going to do 5?
No, probably not. It's not worth that.
$499, whatever.
I got plenty of drone right here. I got plenty of drone right here.
Plenty of drone for you.
I got plenty of drone right here.
Right here.
You can have Uncle Extra Medium buy it for you, and you can meet him at the border.
No, that's what I thought too. But he I don't want to say it in a mean way, but he got nervous and decided he couldn't do it. So
okay.
Yeah, with the last purchase I made, he was going to do it for me, and then he changed his mind. In fact, I had it sent to his house and everything. I had it sent to his house and everything, and then he got nervous.
Yeah.
And so I ended up having him return it. I ended up buying it from Korea. But yeah. He he got nervous. I understand. I guess they were cracking down at the border or whatever, and he got scared that I don't know what he thinks is going to happen. I mean, the worst case scenario is they just take it from you. I don't think they throw you in prison or whatever.
No. I don't know. Canada's weird.
Yeah, you don't know. Canada is weird.
You never tell. And Chuck, no, the batteries are not going to be the same. The Goggles 3, yes. The Goggles 3 and the Wanker you can use.
Okay, so all I'd have to do is purchase the drone then, because I've got the
drone and a couple batteries or a battery or whatever.
Batteries, yeah.
And they're going to have a package with just the drone only. I don't know about the drone only with a couple batteries in the hub. That'd be all right. I mean, I'd sign up for that right away. That's
yeah.
I have a bad feeling that I just bought an RC2 and they're going to turn around and have a package where it's going to be a Flymore combo with the RC2 and 3 batteries in the hub. I'm going to be pissed. And it's going to cost the same as if you buy the drone alone, 2 extra batteries in the hub. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you get the RC2 basically for free.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it'll be a Flymore, and you'll get a bag and fucking bullshit.
Oh yeah, and they make such wonderful bags.
Yeah, I'm okay with it. Hey,
some of them aren't bad, I admit.
Yeah, the one for the Air 3S was a nice bag.
It's a great
bag.
The Air 2S bag is a good bag too.
Yeah. The Air 3S bag.
Why do you think I didn't
quality.
give it to you?
I mean the Avada 2 bag wasn't too shabby,
Yeah, I don't know, man. The one for the Mavic 3 was a $300 fucking bag. A $300 bag. It was nice. Yeah, that's the Air 3S one, right?
Yep.
No.
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah, look at that thing.
Yeah.
That's velour, baby. That's velour in there, baby.
Yeah.
Is that velour? Woo!
I still got the tag on it.
Yeah, man. I never used it. It was brand new when you got it. It came out of that bag and went right into a case. I had the case before I had the drone.
This fits.
Oh, I remember when you.
fits
Yeah,
pretty
you said
easy.
you do.
Fits easily in the back of my scooter. Actually, the case doesn't.
Yeah.
But this does.
Yeah.
Oy.
Boy,
So the case is for the truck.
boy.
Actually, the case could go with the Harley too. It fits in the tour pack easily.
There aren't any
Yeah,
new
yeah.
goggles, Chuck, that I'm aware of. There aren't any new goggles. They still got the N3, right? No, wait a minute. Yeah, that's what they're called, right? I got the goddamn things. I forget. Yeah, but I got the N2, N3s or whatever they are, the goggles N3s, and I got the wanker. So I can just buy the stupid drone and fly
Yeah,
with
because they came out with, they had the goggles version 1, and then they came out with the goggles version 2, then the goggles 2, and then they came out with the goggles 3.
No, the Integras. You forgot about
Oh,
the
the Integra, and then the goggles 3.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
now
they
they got the goggles N3.
I have V2s actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, V2 for the
Yeah.
potato.
Yeah, I've got the goggles 2 and I got the goggles 3. Because I got the Ibotta 1 and the Ibotta 2. So
Yeah.
So that's all I ever use them for is the
Yeah.
potato.
Yeah. So we'll see. I think it's going to sell like hotcakes. I think it's selling in the U.S. It'll sell like hotcakes too, but it's going to sell like hotcakes. I already know. Started doing teaser videos and shit, getting ramped up. I have a pretty good idea that this damn thing is going to sell like.
Yeah, the Harbor Freight cases. There's what Apache? Are they?
Yeah, the Apaches.
Yeah.
I got a couple of the Apache cases.
yeah,
that's
that's what
nice.
I've got. That's what I've got from my Ibotta 2 is Apache.
Yeah, no, they're good quality. You know, they
Yeah,
seem
yeah.
sturdy. They're fine.
They're heavy.
cost effective. But
That's
the,
exactly
the
how I
foam,
would describe
you got
them.
to
They're
spray the
fine.
foam, and then you got yourself a good case. That's all.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, mine came with foam. That's the ones I tried doing the spray on shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, the foam movement. Yeah, I've
Yeah,
got mine
yeah.
like that.
Right. And you use rhino liner.
Yeah, I plastic dipped mine and it seemed to work okay. I don't know what happened with yours, Lloyd. That's
Yeah,
weird.
I don't know. I probably oversprayed it.
Yeah, but it still should dry eventually, regardless of how much you put on it.
Well, it's dried, but it's just sticky as hell. You know,
Yeah, it shouldn't
And-
be.
It shouldn't be. No, it shouldn't
No.
be. That's weird.
You got to shake
Yeah.
the can next time.
Oh,
Well, I did.
No hardeners, all resin. That's rosin. That's what that sounds like. Resin, whatever.
Resin.
Yeah.
this is an Apache case right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got a couple of those around here.
They seem fine. They seem sturdy. No, I've heard people say they're good.
Yeah.
Freaking manual monitor.
Yeah.
Camera monitor. I don't even.
Yeah, they're damn sturdy, and they come with foam. You know that. You know, the pick out
Right.
foam. Yeah.
When you break the pieces out, it's all cute.
Right. Yeah.
That's why you want. Yeah. But
Jeez, anybody need a 7-inch monitor with like 6 batteries
Holy shit.
and a fast charger? Jesus Christ. Huh. 2000 nit
Wow, that's not bad.
monitor. Huh?
pretty good. Really
That's
good.
pretty good. Yeah.
Pretty good. Oh, you know what else I got? Or did I already show you this? The Ray Neo glasses.
You talked about getting them, but
Oh my God! I'll be right back. You're gonna love this. You're gonna love this. Too bad Art's not. Too bad Art's gone.
yeah.
This is hilarious. Why do I have earplugs in this case?
I actually went into my office and dug around in there and got out my 75 watt amp to bring out here. I had to clean it up, but hell, it's like brand new. So that's the only new toy I've got, other than, well, I got some expression pedals too, but you know.
How much is this drone supposed? The drone only version of this thing's supposed to be?
450, 460. It's
Does
supposed to
drone
be
only
cheaper than the
come
Ibotta
with-
2.
Does it come with a battery for that?
Yeah, one battery.
One
Like
battery.
450. Okay, you ready?
One battery.
I might actually consider that.
Oh no!
And
I
fly it
thought- what
with
did I book it on? Oh, my hat.
with the RC2. You know.
Yeah, you can fly with RC2.
Yeah. You look like a totally different person without your glasses on.
Yeah, you do.
You really do.
Yeah.
I think that's
This
everyone, doesn't
Clark
it?
Kent and Superman thing going on.
Oh, really? Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
Totally.
yeah, he could get by with
I didn't
yeah.
say it looked like him. You just
And he would fly better than Superman because he's so damn aerodynamic.
now you
there.
look like fucking.
What the hell?
That was like Batman for a second there.
Yeah, what's going on? Why is it popping off? Is it hitting my hat? I don't think so, is it? Oh, it might be.
I don't know. Could be your nose.
No.
Could be the fact you got earbuds in,
No,
and that's
no,
causing
not
it to
that
flex.
either. I might not be putting it on very well. I think it's my hat. There.
I am Batman.
I am vengeance. I am the night. I am Batman.
I'm Batman.
I am Batman.
The guys are raising a lineup and he's trying to get out.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
I'm Batman.
I'm
You really want me to
Batman.
say it? You really want me to say it?
Yeah, that's hilarious. That one was hilarious. Yeah.
He's got a bunch of videos with him as
Yeah.
Batman, and he's just
Yeah.
fucking.
The one with Wonder Woman's hilarious.
Yep.
And it comes with a little bat stand
Oh, cool. Yeah.
for the bat mask.
I bet you.
You really are a nerd, aren't you?
Look, Alexis, it's a Batman thing.
He's not a Star Trek dork like all you clowns.
I still have a whole room of Batman stuff that's packed up from when we first moved in here.
I am Batman.
These are removable, by the way. They're like little tubes that funnel the sound right into your ear. So if you're somewhere where you want to, you know, or obviously you can just use Bluetooth on your phone.
I thought
maybe
maybe
it's
they
work.
thought they might be those like bone transfer where, those like they have those headsets that just fit right here in front of your ear and you can hear it through your cheekbone.
Mm-hmm.
Those things are pretty damn accurate too. They sound really good.
Yeah,
but
Chuck
they're kind of
wants to know-
pricey.
Yeah, those. Do you like them? I carried the damn Ovarios, and they were.
Yeah, the Movarios, I wasn't a big fan of them. And I didn't like the hookup scenario with the Movarios either, where you had that extra outboard
Apparently, they're
piece.
pita bread. Pita.
Yeah, these are 200. I got these ones for $227. In fact, I got it for free. I might as well just tell the story. And I swear to God, I did not Captain Joe it. Okay? This was not on purpose. I effing ordered this thing with the best of intentions, right? They told me I was going to come in Monday. Through Amazon.
Yeah.
I was going to come Monday. Well, then all of a sudden I get a message, oh, oops, you've been delayed. It's going to be Tuesday. Yeah, okay. I'm not waiting for a pacemaker. It's cool. Then I got a message on Tuesday. Oh, no, Wednesday. Okay, you started annoying me, but that's cool, Wednesday. And then they just gave up on Thursday, and they sent me a message saying it's going to come Friday. Well, Friday comes and goes, and at about 8, 9 o'clock on Friday, I called Amazon and said, listen.
Right.
I don't know what's going on. Amazon thought my glasses were in Pennsylvania, and USPS thought they were in Maryland. And I'm like, you know what, dude? Just cancel this order for me. You know, you guys don't know where these shits are. They don't look like they've been shipped, so they haven't been shipped yet. So I'm just going to cancel. And the nice Indian lady on the phone told me, yeah, cool.
Yeah.
I'll just cancel this order and refund you. I said, well, just put it as a credit on my account. I'll just order them again because they're supposed to show in 2 days. I said, I'll just order them again. And maybe it'll just some slip up. They got lost, whatever. She goes, no. I'm going to refund it back to your credit card. I go, oh, okay. Well, that's what you want to do. And that's what she did. She refunded it back to my credit card. I said, cool. Well, in the meantime, I'm searching around and I saw you could get them from the Ray Neal, the manufacturer, for like $50 less.
Right.
And I go, well, I might as well do that because I didn't necessarily want the Batman version, you know what I mean? But that's all they had at Amazon was the Batman version. So I got the standard version from them for $227, like I said. But then Sunday night at 9 p.m., I get a notification. Your package has been delivered.
Yeah.
I go, what? At my work that's closed, by the way. I can't get these some bitches to drop anything off when we're closed. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
In fact, they'll give me a notification at 5 a.m. telling me that, oh, we tried to drop off your package, but your business was closed. They do it all the damn time. You know, on Saturdays. You know, we're closed on Saturdays. So
yeah.
Anyway, so I get my car, drive up there, and sure enough, goddamn package is stuffed in our mailbox. So I take it home and I message Ray Neal. I said, hey, I don't know what happened. These clowns, I suddenly got the package. So thanks anyway. You haven't shipped yet. So thanks anyway. I'll just keep these and I want to cancel my order with you. And then 3 days later, I get a message from them. Oh, no, it's been shipped. Sorry. So I got 2 sets of these is the long and the short of the story.
Oh
So I
shit.
have another set that's still sitting in my car because I keep trying to get Ray Neal to send me a return label so I can return
Right.
these.
Yeah.
But the bottom line is I keep waiting for Amazon to recharge me for these. But as of yet, they
Yeah.
have not
Sometimes
recharged me.
yeah. Sometimes they're funny about that because they did that with something that I ordered, and after I reordered something else, and they'd given me the credit to use to reorder, and then a week after that came, the original package showed up.
Right.
So I called them up and I said, just keep it.
Yeah.
It's
I'm thinking
too
about
much.
taking the honest route and calling them and saying, hey, what do you guys want to do? Because I don't want to suddenly get a charge for 260
Yeah.
bucks or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? They've probably written it off as stolen, so they're not even looking into it anymore. But
Yeah, and that's probably
and
what
it
they
could
said.
be somebody quit and drove the truck and left it somewhere. I mean, any number of things could have happened. You know.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Well, they just went outside at 11 o'clock.
Then they found it and they finished delivering it, so that's all they knew. Oh,
Yeah.
Well, it's like they did with my printer. They delivered it to the house next door, which is empty, you know, and it kept saying it was delivered. And I went outside and I looked all over and I thought, oh, surely they didn't deliver it to my neighbors. I looked across the street. Well, no, and if they'd have got it across the street, they would have brought it to me. But
they usually get mine, but they should. We order enough, but they get different drivers. But the thing is, there's
Yeah.
2 mailboxes
Yeah.
on my side. The one belongs to the people across the street. This side, the numbers
Right.
are even. Okay, it's
Yeah.
clue number 1, dumbass.
yeah,
That
yeah,
other number is not even. Okay. Second, the number that's on the box is also right next to my fucking door.
Right,
I
yeah.
have it on the wall, right? You know what I'm saying? So why
Yeah.
would my package go across the street? And they've done that a couple times.
Was it Amazon drivers or USPS? My
Amazon.
experience is with USPS. That
Amazon
every time
drivers.
it says it's shipping with USPS, it's fucking problems every time.
yeah, yeah.
Just a
Yeah.
couple times, though. For the most part, they're pretty good. They should be. How hard is that? Fuck. For the first
Yeah.
house on the even side of the street, and the number's by the door.
Well,
Maybe I need to make the letters darker next to
Yeah.
the door.
well, it's like they left a letter for me that belonged to my son. He lives next door on a complete different street. I live on Utah this way. He lives on Fredonia. 2 different addresses, you know, and I don't know who the mail person was, but they just saw Mendenhall and threw it all together, and it's no big deal. But it's like I actually had to put a sign up over my mailbox: "Do not deliver to these people. They don't live here."
Yeah, at least there's an excuse. You both have the same last name, and you live.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, yeah.
You live a half a
That's
block
something.
away from each other. But I mean, I'm sorry, but these guys got to get out of the truck, look at the house, take a picture.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? So how do you not? So I guarantee you, because we're on the right side of the street. He came up the street and probably parked in front of my house on top of it. You know, which is just
Yeah.
so dumb.
Yeah. Hey,
Well, that
Chuck.
was
Sorry, Chuck. He says he's leaving. These plug right into your controller, and the RC2 or the RC Pro 2. It plugs right into this USB-C of the controller. These show whatever you plug them into.
oh wow.
They're basically just a set of monitors on your face.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
all they are. Whatever you happen to be, you have on your phone or your laptop or your PS5 or whatever you hook them to, they just show that on the screens, and they're HDR10 and it's equivalent to about 200 nit screen. So, and they go up to like 1200 nits. They're pretty bright. So,
It's,
and there's sunglasses. I can see through these.
That's really, really tempting, man. Pretty interesting shit.
Yeah. And they also have a cover, obviously, so you can black them out too if you're in a really bright
yeah.
area or if you're somewhere where you're not trying to see. I could
Right,
technically walk down the streets with these if I wanted.
Right, like if you, if you're driving,
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that'd be a bad,
Driving,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know about driving. The new
I,
Metas,
I,
yeah, I
I
know.
think
The
that'd be a
new
bad
Metas
idea.
have a screen in just one eye. I eyeballed the Metas, but they're not entertainment focused. They're just like AI focused. So if you see something,
Now, can you
you can
now
tap it and then it'll go, that's
could
an
you
orange
put
or
the
whatever.
cover on, and is there a camera in that where you can like with the goggles for the Avatas? You know,
Right.
you can actually look out and see
No,
what's
it's
going
whatever's
on
on your
around you.
phone.
Period. These are basically
Okay.
monitors on your face. That's
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
So,
But you can,
oh, and
you
the
can
sound
see,
is pretty good. It's Bang
like
Olufsen.
you see through them, and I think what Lon said the last time, you can adjust how opaque the images you're looking at. You know?
Right. Yeah.
How bright it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the glasses are not adjustable at all. The new, like I said, the Oakleys and the Metas, they have transitions lenses you can get, and you name
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
You
Are they
know,
prescription?
you can get a prescription insert for them if you want. They actually send the prescription insert. You can
You
take it
just
to
got to.
your optician, and they can
Yeah.
just make your prescription, and then you pop
Yeah.
it in if you want. I don't need it. My normal vision isn't bad enough that I need it for these.
Well, see, I
Only
have
my
to wear
reading
glasses to see up close, and with the Avata uh,
goggles.
goggles, I don't. Yeah, they work perfect, but with the Meta 3, I had to buy an extra big long thing so I could wear my glasses because something about the way the Meta 3 screen is set up uh, compared to the Avata 2 and Avata, the original Avata screens.
Oh, this distance from the
Yeah,
lens.
yeah, it's got to be the disc because it's
Yeah.
just outside of my visual range, so I have to wear my glasses. That's why I don't hardly use my Meta 3 uh, because one, it puts weight. I had to buy this big head harness to keep it from putting weight on my glasses and hurting my nose. It's like damn. So I
These
don't
are really
hardly.
light too.
Yeah,
Make them
that's
light
it.
way better than goggles. I can tell you that. And the
Yeah,
fact that
yeah,
I can see is a big plus for me because I don't like that
right.
sensory deprivation thing going with goggles.
Yeah,
Very much that situational awareness loss is something that
yeah, and
really bothers
that
me.
never has really bothered me as far as.
You don't have many much senses anyway.
That's true. That's true. That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, there it goes. Okay.
So I guess it would protect you from infrared or ultraviolet. Like real
Yeah.
sunglasses.
Oh yeah, they're dark as hell. So oh yeah.
I was just thinking you could put those covers on them if they had the camera, like you could do with like you could see what's out here when you're wearing your regular goggles. You could get you a white stick and go walking around, and then use your white stick and then stop and start flying your drone. That would freak people out.
Well, these dark glasses, I could just walk around with a
Yeah,
stick.
you could. Yeah, you could do that too. Yeah,
These are
you.
pretty dark.
Yeah.
Most blind people don't wear like blanks on their face. They wear like sunglasses or something,
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That would work.
They don't wear like two eye patches or something.
Yeah. It's setting a new fashion trend. 2 eye patches with looped over. Yeah.
Wasn't that in the movie? I think that was done. I think that was there's a part.
I don't know, but that would be hilarious. I should look up Uncle. The sound quality is really good. It's Bang Olufsen does the speakers on these. If anybody knows anything about
Right.
audio, Bang
B&O.
Olufsen's.
Yep, I have
Yeah,
a
Yeah.
B&O,
I
baby.
have some B&O headphones right here. Matter of fact.
Oh wow,
Man, what a
man, somebody
coincidence!
spent some money.
What a coincidence that is.
I had a Bang Olufsen stereo, one of the little ones with CD player and all that. Stupid expensive, and then it finally broke on me, and I said, "Yeah, I ain't
Take my
buying
word
this.
for it.
Spent money on this piece
The
of shit."
B&O labels came off. Look, they're corded. I got them. They're B&Os that you got when you bought the LG V20.
Oh wow.
You were able to buy these for $15, and they were supposedly like $150 headphones, blah blah blah, or more.
Yeah, yeah.
I forget some
Okay.
ridiculous number. Because especially for the year that was. But they're pretty cool. They still work. Still use them. On occasion. I got a little adapter to plug the mini. It's mini 16, I think, 16 millimeter, whatever it is. I got an adapter to plug it into. It plugs into USB C. Yeah. Yeah. Cheap. Then I see that's a cheapskate. It's like I mean, hell, you could buy half decent wire, rechargeable headphones for $30 that are
Yeah, yeah.
not horrifying, not bad. You can get practically audiophile for $1.50.
Right.
So, and of course, you could spend a lot more.
You don't want more.
I want more. No, I don't like that. I don't like the feeling of having earbuds in. Never got used to them.
I didn't for a long time, and then all of a sudden, they came out with buds that fit me. I guess is what it boils down
Yeah,
to.
yeah.
So I was a big cans guy too. I was a big Sennheiser guy. I still got
Yep.
HD 820s around there somewhere.
Yeah, they're nice. Actually, I actually it was between them and the Sonys when I was looking. I was going to buy high end at one point. I
Yeah.
was thinking about it. I'm going to do it by do some research and buy a good one. And what was those
There it
Sonys?
is.
The 1000s or the T, whatever the hell they were. When I was going to buy high end at one point. I was thinking about it. I'm going to do it by do some research and buy a good one. And what was those Sonys? The 1000s.
Can you hear it? Can you hear it?
Yeah, every bit of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's coming from my glasses.
Point, I was thinking about it. I'm going to do it by do some research and buy a good one.
Yeah, not bad, huh? The audio is really good.
Yeah.
I didn't want to play anything with music because
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I didn't want to get you copyright struck.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah,
That's
it
Bill's
don't have to
show, all right.
happen.
Yeah.
It don't have to happen.
I'm surprised sometimes by what pops up. But we're good. We're all clear. What do you think, guys? Hang it up.
Yeah.
It's getting.
I gotta eat something. I gotta urinate for my cloaca.
Kalakau or Kalaka or Caracas.
These are pretty cool. You know why I bought
All right,
these,
Brenda.
right? For the plane trip going to Florida. That's the only reason why I bought these. I have no real use for them. I'm sitting there looking at an 85-inch TV.
Yeah.
I rarely, if ever, use these two, but when you need them, they're handy. You know what I mean? Like you're in an area where you're looking at yourself, and you don't necessarily want to. You want your headphones. You're waiting for your car to be done, whatever. Waiting rooms.
Well,
It might be good for that. I'm talking about these.
Well, United is
walking around wearing
actually,
them all the time. I'm sorry.
or not United. American Airlines is actually kicking people off if they don't use headsets.
I wonder why. I can just think of a certain group of people that like to abuse shit.
Well, and the thing is, they come around and they hand you free sets of them. I got 2 or 3 free ones around here that they gave me on the plane, so I can plug into.
Not modern ones, are they? I mean, they used to have them.
They plug into the plane, right?
They used to have the mechanical, the mini. I haven't seen headphones on a plane in a long time.
Well, I mean earbuds.
No, Brenda.
They're just wired earbuds. They come around and give them to you like a pack of peanuts.
No, I know they used to do that, but that's not something you can stick in your phone.
They plug into the plane.
Right.
No, they'll plug into the plane or they'll plug into your. Well, yeah, because phones don't have a.
USB.
Unless you buy an adapter for them, so
yeah,
you can buy.
I didn't know they still give them away.
Yeah, last 2 flights I was on, they gave them to me.
Was that with the Wright Brothers Airlines or what was that?
No. It's like, well, matter of fact, last 3, because the first one was when I flew out to South Florida for the first time I went, and then the last year when I went, and then to Colorado, and I got.
Good night, Brenda.
I got three of them. But
it depends on who you fly with, man. Allegiant's not giving anything away, so.
Oh yeah, no, this is. I think one of them was Southwest, and one of them or American and Southwest are the 2 that I've flown with.
You asked for them, United too. You out of the blue?
Well, they'd come down there and they'd start handing them out. You want some headsets? You want some headsets? You want some? Want some earbuds? Want some earbuds?
Those aren't the only airlines you've ever flown on. American and South. You said American and South.
Well, the American, Southwest, and United are the 3 that I've flown on in the last few years. I hadn't flown. Last time I flew on a plane before I came down to South Florida was in 1981 when I flew into Oklahoma. I never got back on one and left. So
Yeah.
Not Delta.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever flown on Delta. I
I've
may
flown
have.
Delta
Yeah,
back in the day. Yeah.
I have flown on Delta and I've flown on Frontier Airlines.
Oof. I was a big fan of Southwest. Southwest was my favorite airline for years.
Yeah,
There's just too
Southwest.
many connections for me. I can't have too many layovers.
Yeah, Southwest is what fly. I think that's what I'm taking to go to Colorado this year.
Mhm.
I've
have
had
an
good
extra-
luck with the big ones, Delta, American.
Yeah,
I know people. That's not always the case. I understand that, but I've personally always had good luck with them.
I've always
Right.
been good with them. It's just a matter of the layovers, man. That's why I'm saying I'm a big fan of Allegiant because 0 layovers. It's all
I
direct
wasn't
flights.
comparing it to that airline. I was just saying some
No.
people criticize United. I hear bad things about American and United and Delta, and the smaller airlines take better care of you and like that. But yeah, I know what you're saying though. But too many layovers.
I don't know about that. I think all the airlines do okay. Depends on who the person is. I'll be honest with you. I'm almost wishing the rates would go back up because you know what I'm saying? It used to cost a couple weeks pay to fly from Michigan to LA, let's say. I get on a plane right now and fly to LA for like $100, like 2-3 hours pay. And that's the problem. The flights are too goddamn cheap because now all this riffraff keeps getting on the plane. That's why
Well,
you see
that's what I
all
mean.
these videos.
Sometimes some of the planes I've been on, because you're saying they all do a pretty good job, and they do okay. But some of them I've been on that weren't that particularly clean, and you can see they missed a couple of things from the previous, or the seats are really worn,
Right.
And then that same airline, the next plane I get in looks like it's brand new. I mean, don't get me wrong, But I don't know. I see different various levels of friendliness from the staff or service. None of them offer shit anymore anyway, just to save money.
No, I'm just saying. I'm thinking my problem with flying is the other people on the plane, not the company flying, not the service, not that it's the other people on the plane. That's why you see all these videos of these dirt bags getting in fights on the plane, arguing and yelling and screaming and causing a ruckus and whatnot. It's because the fares are too goddamn cheap.
Yeah.
I'd rather pay double and not have to deal with dirt bags on the plane. Not anybody and brother can get on a plane. I'm flying down to West Palm for $46.
Oh wow.
You know what I mean? Anybody can afford that. You could go turn in your EBT points and buy somebody a ham or something with your EBT and get enough money to get on a plane.
I mean, that's slow enough. That's like when we used to have like dollar beer nights. You'd be able to get dollar long necks. You'd have idiots that walk in there with pocket change and walk around bumming pocket change off to people to buy a beer because it's just, I mean, that's what. So I guess it just, based on what you were just saying. I mean, I could see somebody roaming around the fucking airport looking for $46. It wouldn't take.
You probably
that long.
get it.
Yeah, it wouldn't take long. Shit.
No, man, that's what I'm talking about. It's like it's just lowered. We got bus people on the plane now. That's what it boils down to. We got Trailways and Greyhound people taking the plane now. That's what it boils down to.
You know that old bullshit when they walk up to you at a gas station and they tell you, "Oh man, I'm just trying to get home. I only need a few dollars for gas." You ever have people do that?
Oh yeah,
so many times. Well, that's what they get to in the fucking airport. Oh, somebody robbed my wallet. I don't. Well, then how you getting on a plane? First of all, jerk off. But anyway,
I can't get past TSA anymore like that, though. See, you have to be like in the very front lobby trying to play that game.
Yeah. Oh no, you're not behind security doing it. No.
Yeah.
Just go to the smoking area. There'll be somebody there.
You might get somebody go to the bar. No, you can't. The bars are after.
The bars are after. Yeah.
My mother's on her deathbed.
Yeah. I'm just trying to get to Florida. My grandma.
Well, I'll remember. Yeah. Well, I'll remember your mother in my next rosary.
Yeah.
The cat right over here broke me. I have no money, no cash.
No, man. I'm serious. And it sounds mean to say, but it's true. It is. That they've lowered the rates so far now that anybody with $50 can get on a damn plane.
And you said Trailways and Greyhound. I don't think there's a Trailways anymore. I think they're actually the same company now. They're all Greyhound.
Yeah. They got Greyhound people taking the plane now. And somebody used to take the bus because I'm poor, right? And that was the same thing. Everybody getting drunk and every so often you smell
I hated riding on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate it when
Dirtbags
I had to
on the
ride
bus.
on a bus.
Well,
Yeah,
Trailways
it's
was
horrible.
franchised, wasn't it? Because I used to take March Trailways. It was, I think it was the franchise name, but it was March/Trailways. I do remember that. I've taken.
Yeah,
that.
Trailways. Yeah, there's Trailways and there was Greyhound.
Yeah, they're the
I worked at
competitors.
yeah, and they were competitors.
Mhm.
And because I worked at the bus station, I think it was Trailways that came
Yeah,
in
but I'm
here.
telling
Now
you, March was the bus line.
bus station is now tore down, but they've got a new one. Well, not a new one. Hell, it's an old rundown gas station that closed years ago, and now that's the bus station, and it's on the edge of town. So
Yeah, in fact, I'm not sure I think we still have a bus station in town, but it's not like it used to be. When I went
yeah,
to when I went to MEPS, for example, when I joined the military, I took the
yeah,
bus.
yeah,
They gave me a bus ticket.
Yeah,
So
this
yep,
is why you
yep.
never heard of Mart's. Mart's Group is a bus company headquartered in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. How about that? Operating intercity commuter buses, charter buses, and tours. Mart's is part of the Trailways
Yeah.
transportation system, a network of approximately 70 independent bus companies.
Hmm.
So I didn't know Trailways was. Well, anyway, Mart's Group operates Mart's Trailways, which provides intercity commuter bus service in Wyoming Valley cities, Wilkes-Barre,
Okay.
Scranton, in the Pocono Mountains in northeast Pennsylvania to New York City and Philadelphia, and they operate the Gold Line. They're actually they're in Florida, Maryland, New Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania, Virginia, and Washington, D.C. Bam.
Someone might have licensed the Trailways name or something.
They
Because
might
Lloyd's
have, yeah.
right. Trailways got
Yeah,
bought
they
out by
merged
Greyhound, it feels
about,
like, right?
yeah, it's probably like 10 years ago or so.
Well,
10,
probably
15.
minimum, yeah.
Actually, the company was. How about this? The company was. This is interesting shit. The company was founded in 1908 by Frank March Sr., 1885 1936, as White Transit Company, originally operating local buses in Luzerne County, Pennsylvania. That's where I live. He founded the Frank March Coach Company in 1922 to provide intercity bus service. March helped establish the Trailways transportation system, which formed the national bus system through alliances between multiple carriers. So he's like he's one of the founders of Trailways.
Founders of Trailways, yeah.
Well, not in 1922. Not in 2022, though, right? Did you say 1922?
Yeah, he said 1922, yeah.
My mistake, sir. 1922. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the 18th thing was I was talking about that was his birth date.
Oh, when did he start Trailways? It didn't say.
Trailways
says Trailways transportation is 1936.
Okay, now that makes sense then. Yeah, okay. So we're still on the same page. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's interesting. I think Trailways got bought out by Greyhound. I think
by Greyhound, yeah. Or they merged and kept it. There for a while they were going, it was Trailways Greyhound, and they just dropped the Trailways name and did strictly Greyhound, I think.
Yeah. They're not as big as they used to be, I don't think. I never seen
on this Trailways page about them having anything to do with Greyhound.
Really?
I haven't seen a Greyhound bus in a minute. I used to see them all the time.
Maybe it's Trailways bought out Greyhound then. Maybe.
Maybe. We could look up Greyhound. The Greyhound's probably. I'd be surprised if Greyhound went out of business, though. But I wouldn't be that surprised because, like I said, it's so goddamn cheap to fly now. Why the F would you take the bus or the train for that matter?
Oh, my God, yeah.
Why would you take the train or a bus? You have to be out of your damn mind.
I'd take a train just because of the interest in it. Yeah. But because the only
all right.
only
Well, here's the answer if you care. By the way, Trailways and Greyhound are not the same company. That's the very first point. Then it says while they historically competed, they currently operate as separate entities that frequently partner together. Greyhound is a single centralized carrier, where Trailways is an association of independent motor coach.
Okay. Depends on where you live, maybe.
Yeah. I'll be damned. Yeah, because we have Greyhound here now, but we don't have Trailways here anymore, and that's why I made the assumption. I thought I'd heard it, but
that's fair enough.
Yeah,
I thought you were onto something. To be honest with you.
Yeah, well,
I haven't seen either in a while, though. To be honest, to be really honest with you. I don't know how you should survive in this environment. Like I said, it's so goddamn cheap to fly now. Why the hell would you take the
Yeah,
bus or the
yeah.
train unless
Some
it's
people
just
aren't allowed on
feel like it?
planes.
Right.
Uh,
Yeah.
Well,
Some
those
people
people
aren't
just
allowed
don't
on
go anywhere.
planes. Yeah.
Rent a car.
You don't
Rent a
know.
car, bitch.
some people-
Get in the
some people
car.
Well,
can't do- some people can't do that either.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
some
and do
people
you
need to stay home then. Fuck
do
'em.
you have to have an ID to ride a bus?
Then don't travel.
Then don't travel.
You
I
Do
don't
you have to have
deserve
do
it.
you have do you have to have an ID to ride a bus or a train?
Not the last time I was on a bus, but that was
Yeah,
30
yeah.
years ago, 40 years ago, brother. So
Yeah,
I
it's
would know.
been a long damn time since I was on one either.
Probably.
Don't you show an ID when you buy a ticket?
Maybe. Do the bus tickets even have your name on them?
Yeah.
Do they? I know you could pre-order
I
bus
don't
tickets
remember.
back
It's
in
been
the
a long
day.
time.
I don't yeah, it's been so long since I've
It feels like I just walked in because I used to have a girlfriend that went to the University of Michigan. Long story short,
Yeah.
so I would take the bus up there on the weekend to go stay with her over
Yeah.
the weekend and get
right,
laid.
yeah.
Right? So I would jump on the bus, and I just feel like I just strolled in there, gave him the $5 or where the F it was, and jumped on the bus. I don't
Yeah,
remember.
yeah.
I remember back in the day, you could get on a Greyhound on the street.
Yeah,
You could catch them
yeah.
on the middle of nowhere and wave them down and pay a fare and get on the damn
Yeah.
bus.
Well, and that's last time I was on one. We stopped at every little podunk white spot in the road, and it looked like a bus stop for kids in the morning, and
Yeah.
there was somebody there, he stopped. If there's nobody there, he just kept going. But it's like,
Yep.
but they usually stop there for about 5 minutes, which if you were going a couple 100 miles, well, it took you all damn day to get there because you stopped at every little friggin' town there was in between.
Yep. I effed up. I went to, like I said, I was going to the University of Michigan. I took the express going there, and I didn't
Mhm.
realize there were expresses and not, right? So I get on the goddamn bus. It's only 150 miles, right? I bet
Right,
it was
yeah,
6-hour trip on the local.
Yeah.
Because like you said, they stopped at every fucking gas station, restaurant, you name it. They were stopping every 15, 20 minutes, it felt like.
Yeah.
It was probably like every half an hour, but it was, and then they would wait for 10 minutes or whatever. Then they take off again. Oof. Oh, oof.
I took a bus from Shreveport, Louisiana to Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania.
Oh,
That
God.
was 3.5 days.
Yeah.
3.5 days.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah, of sleeping in a chair, worry about people stealing your wallet. It says here, Trailways buses have security measures, including mandatory government-issued photo ID checks
Okay.
at boarding.
That's fair.
All right.
GPS they didn't used to, obviously.
Right.
What they depended on before was the driver. The driver had a head count, and he'd recognize your face. That'd be it. You know what I mean? Because we'd stop, stop because it was time to stop somewhere to eat. On a bus for 3.5 days, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and we would stop, and he'd do a head count to make sure everybody was on the board.
Yeah.
Right.
So, I mean, somebody else could get her in,
Probably.
and I don't know. It depends how good the driver was, but that's how it was. But it's not the same anymore.
Right. Yeah.
Well, they had rear doors too. I remember when I took the bus home from El Paso to Michigan, and that was about a 2 or 3 day trip on Greyhound. Oh, it was the only good thing about it was half the bus was all military, right? So a bunch of young kids we're getting hammered. There was a bunch of girls on there too. So let's just say there's some hanky panky, So we had a pretty good time. We got hammered. Man, I was wasted by the time I got to Chicago.
You want to hear irony, by the way? When I went to that Louisiana, it was to stay with my brother for 3 days and go get a driver's license. Because for some reason I didn't have a driver's license in Pennsylvania anymore. So, and it wasn't interstate shit. So I went all the way down there for that. Right? Now I flew down. I was gonna fly back, but I had to stay a couple extra days. So they just bought me a bus ticket.
Yeah.
It was actually cheaper back then. It was more expensive to fly.
Oh yeah.
And especially short term. I needed to get back. And
cool.
Here's the ironic part. That's what I went for. That's what I got. Took 3 days to get a 6-year license.
Right.
Took the bus, all those stops, no problems, no worries. Made it into Pennsylvania, and at a bus station in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, which, granted, is on the other side of the state. I left
Yeah,
my
yeah.
wallet on the counter in the fucking with the new license
Oh shit.
on the counter. After all that and going through all that, and then but they brought it back to me. And it wasn't $1 missing out of it. By the way, the teller at the put it in their drawer. So, I mean, I didn't get it right away. I was kind of worried about it, but I went down like a day or so later to the bus station, and the driver
Right.
handed it to me. Yeah.
Oh.
So it took the bus home.
Yeah, yeah.
That was kind of cool. The cash that was in it, I gave it back to him.
Yeah, I'm thinking
He was supposed to give it to us. His
when
idea.
when I enlisted, and was headed to boot camp, I'm thinking I took the
Night,
bus to
Brenda.
get over there, and then they flew us down to San Antonio.
You guys are so cool.
Yeah.
Oh, they bust our asses, buddy.
Well, they bust us from our hometown to Denver, you know. So anybody that was in that region got Denver was the jumping off point.
Yeah. The other good thing about these, there's no battery. They run off your phone or whatever you plug them into.
Right.
Then there's this other little module here. Where'd it go? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, it's part of why they're so light. You know.
Yeah. And then you have this little dealio. And while this is a splitter, so you can plug in like a power bank.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
And then you can charge your phone at the same time. So that way you don't kill your phone or whatever. So I got this. It's like $10 or whatever the shit it was. So yeah, I'm all set for the trip. You know, I always carry like a tablet with me, or I was thinking about bringing my laptop or whatever.
Yeah.
Last time I only just brought my phone. Last time I went to the Northeast meetup because I got this folding phone. I figured that was good enough, and it was, quite frankly. And now I'm not even going to bring that. I'm just going to rock with this shit. Just one more less thing to have to carry around with me and worry about charging.
What you working on, Alexis? Alexis been so quiet. You're tearing shit into shit over there. What is that, honey?
I had a GoPro.
LipoGuard.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
A note to myself that said the battery might be swollen. Check it with a micrometer. I'm like, I pulled it out, and it's like
yeah, you didn't need to check it. Yeah.
Check it with a micrometer.
Micrometer unnecessary.
You could play marbles with it.
Caliper unnecessary. Just sit on a flat surface and do one of these in the rocks.
Yeah.
You know how long it's been? Well, I was up here like 2 days ago, but before that, it was months. I mean, Jeff's been gone now for 6.5 months.
Yeah.
Hadn't been up here, but just 2 days ago was the first time in the office. I was up here to, you know, out by the loft area. But as far as being in the office, I'm looking around like, wow, this is like, well, there's like stuff in here, and I forgot, like, you know, it's like, but yeah. Anyway, that's what I was doing.
Yeah.
Doing a little cleaning, overdue. I need a maid. Can't afford it.
I had a maid for a while, but she's so unreliable. I just said, "Fuck it, I can clean my own apartment." You know, she's too unreliable.
I can be just as unreliable as she was cleaning my.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm paying you like $50 an hour, so I gotta. You call me. Oh, I'm coming this day, and then you don't show up. Oh, I'm coming the next day. You don't show up. I'm like, you know what? Fuck you.
Yeah.
I'll clean my own damn apartment. You know what I mean? Jesus.
How much a mess do you make anyway?
There's too much here.
Not too much. Not too bad.
No,
It wouldn't know how to navigate around all this stuff.
Like you got kids or pets.
Yeah. I really don't make that big of a mess, to be honest with you. I just lazy. I work a lot of hours, and I'm just like, I don't feel like doing it. You know what I mean? But
I'm retired, and I'm still lazy. I still don't like doing housework.
I hate housework. I was just raised like that too. I was anti-housework raised. I hate to say it.
Oh yeah.
My dad was old school, and I had to mow the lawn and all that kind of bullshit. But I never had to do any housework when I was a kid.
Right.
None.
Yeah.
None. Absolutely none.
Oh, when we raised our kids, you know, when they got old enough, we had them. You know, like one of them would dust the furniture, one would sweep the floor, one would, you know, and then they'd take turns mopping and or doing dishes. So
yeah, one of the girls did that. One of the girls did that. Yes. Or my dad's girlfriend or his wife or whatever would do that. and I was out pushing a lawnmower or raking leaves or shoveling snow.
Well, like in the summertime, I was at home, but Judy was working all the time. And when I was going to college, uh, the kids, they'd have that was their chore,
Mm-hmm.
they wanted any allowance or anything. They had to do a little something for it. 'Cause,
Mm-hmm.
My grandmother used
Yeah.
to feed me to come over and trim her hedges and stuff. She didn't give me money.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's what you did. When I was
Well, I mean,
like visiting grandma, and her food was fucking,
well, they got money to go down to McDonald's because it was just a block away. Matter of fact, the McDonald's they used to walk to is now where my pharmacy is at.
She would never eat that stuff. She's an old guinea from Naples.
Yeah.
But
Those old Naples guineas, they're the worst.
Naples guineas.
The Naples guineas.
Oh yeah, they
Peeps are from there. But no, she liked to cook, so there was always good food there. So
All right, I'll see you guys later. I don't know if you're clocking out, but
yeah.
I'm not ready to float away. I got to piss so bad.
Okay, let's do the song.
So-
Let's do the song. Here we go.
But I
Wait a
just
minute.
sit here.
Ready? No, that's not it. Wrong one, dumbass. That one.
Well, now it's time to say goodbye to Bill and all the tribe. Thank you all for coming, and we hope you will subscribe. You're all invited back next week to watch another show. We're all too drunk and tired, so we're gonna have to go.
Y'all come back now.
This has been a Bill Ways presentation.
How dare you!
Indeed.